We are live, guys. We're live. On time today. Let's get it, man.
It was a flawless 3-0 Sunday for the Discord. While most of you are...
We are live, guys. Give it a couple minutes, we'll get started. There we go. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? What's cracking? What's cracking? How was the trip? It was great, brother. A little tiring to go from DC to New York. It's supposed to be 4 hours. Obviously, with the Tezzy, you got to stop and charge. So, like 5 hours total. But it drives for you, so I'm not complaining, man. I am not complaining. Add description. Discussing. Yeah, man. How's your Sunday, guys? How's your Sunday? Yo, you need help with some MLB tonight? Yeah, brother. I can help you with that. I can help you with that, man. Stay tuned, man. This is gonna be a great stream, man. I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna deliver today. I'm feeling it. It's a nice small slate too. It's like a medium-sized slate, so I do like that. Don't mind that. And we are live, guys. We are live on YouTube, live on Twitter, live on. Don't forget your charger. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm on 38%. Let me go ahead and send that tweet out too, the one I always forget. We are now live, guys. Live on Twitter, live on YouTube mobile, and on TikTok. What up, guys? What up, man? I hope you guys are having a blessed day so far. Let's give it another minute and we'll get started, guys. It's a great day, man. It's a great day. My trip was great. Thank you for asking, guys. I just came back from New York City. Just went out for the weekend. I usually do like little weekend trips to New York. It's not too far. It's like 4 or 5 hours. Let's cook it up, man. Let's cook it up, guys. Before we really get started here, guys, I know the run's been great, guys. The run's been great, 15-1. And I know you guys know that even that one L, I hesitated. That was Dodgers. I don't forget about it. I learn way more from my L's than I do from my W's. That was a week ago. That was Dodgers versus the Mets a week ago. And you guys know it was a small slate. I hesitated. So we're not going to force anything, guys. But if it's there, we're gonna definitely go in today, man. So that was a week ago today. And yeah, man, 15-1. Thank you guys for the... Thank you, Amalia, for the roses. If you guys want to send gifts, feel free, man. I'm new to this TikTok stuff, so I'm still learning. And we're gonna make the most of it. Let me go ahead and turn my camera on too, man. I know YouTube wants to see me. Hey, YouTube. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. YouTube, Twitter, now live on YouTube and TikTok. Stick around for today's daily lock, daily selection. I gotta come up with a universal name for that. Dropping episode, guys. Episode 5 of 10 drops today. So now live. Okay, cool. We'll be going over everything. So we're going over everything rapid fire style, guys. Again, if you guys are here for the first time, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat, man. I'm putting in work, and you guys are seeing it, and I love that finally, my efforts are going noticed here. I've been doing this for a long time, but first time we're like a month now into streaming, and it's been fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We've only put out 16 total MLB selections on TikTok, and out of the 16, 15 of them have hit, man. So hit the follow button, guys. If this is your first time here, you're not going to want to miss any of these streams. We do a 3 p.m. stream, weekdays, and I'm also considering adding a midnight show. I need you guys to let me know if you guys would tune into the midnight show. I'm not just gonna sit there by myself. So on the midnight show, guys, I put up a poll today, and I was basically asking. So a day in advance, I've told you guys, I don't think anybody can really have a strong opinion about a game a day in advance. So if you guys are interested in a midnight stream, I can consider doing that. And that could be centered around player props, right? Player props, which we don't get a chance to discuss during the 3 p.m. stream. So if you guys are interested in props, we could consider doing that on the midnight stream, and we could put together a daily selection for those as well, guys. If that's something you'd be interested in, let's go ahead and put up a poll for that while I grab my coffee. So get your smiley face ready and your crying face ready. Let me know, guys. Smiley face or crying face? Would you tune into that midnight stream, or you guys think the 3 p.m. stream is probably enough? I don't want to exhaust energies that are not necessary, guys. So hit the put a smiley face in the comments if you guys would tune into the midnight stream and you guys would be interested in doing a daily selection on props. We could also consider doing a 10-day episode on those as well, and we could keep those running concurrently. How cool would it be if we're on episode 6 for one and on episode 3 for the other? Sometimes props can work, and sometimes sides and totals can work. So if you guys want to run that concurrently, let me know. So the smiley face? The smiley face is if you would tune into a midnight stream. The crying face, the blue, is if you think the 3 o'clock is good. If you guys think the 3 o'clock is good, go blue. If you think if you would tune into the midnight stream, go red. Let me grab my coffee real quick. Guys, if this is your first time here, make sure you're following. This is a stream like no other. We're about to break it down. Thank you, guys. Okay, I see a lot of smiley faces here. I see a lot of smiley faces. Cool, man. Let's get on. Let's get cracking. Robbing wants to talk about the Brewers. Okay, we'll talk about it. Pirates wants to let me know when you're here. I got food and spots for you. New York City. Yeah, Chris, I did see that you were in New York City, brother. I will definitely let the Discord know next time. Bang, bang, bang. Another beautiful day to cook it up, man. Yeah, it was a flawless day yesterday, 3-0. So we're looking for more of that. And guys, I kind of anticipate when we have these kind of days, man. When you feel good, you perform good. Friday was one of those days. Sunday was one of those days. And today feels like another one of those days, guys. So hit the follow button if this is your first time here. Follow. And then if you want to get in the Discord, link in bio. $20 gives you full access to everything. Don't forget about Twitter. Thank you, Mufasa. Appreciate it, man. All right, man. Without further ado, let's get into it, right? Time to pull up the MLB model, which is completely ready here. And we're gonna get going here, man. Let's waste no more time. Let's get it, guys. Again, if this is your first time here, this is a live stream like no other. I guarantee you will be blown away by the information you're gonna get out of here. You're not gonna find it anywhere else. No other service is going out there and taking the time to being this transparent with you guys and giving you so many different opinions and selections. So guys, if you guys want to be a part of this, do not depend on the algo to put my videos and my live stream in front of your face. Me and Mr. TT have a love and hate relationship, guys. So hit the follow button, okay? Because my followers will see the content first. And if you also want to be part of our 10-day series, okay? We're on episode 5 today, okay? So we're almost halfway there. We're almost halfway there, guys. So if you guys want to complete the 10-day episode and you want to follow along, hit the follow button so you do not miss out on those videos, because chances are if you're not following, you will miss out. A lot of you guys, I open up the stream at the end and then I see all the people that have been watching for 2 hours. A lot of you guys watch for 2 hours and still aren't following. Hit the follow button because you're not going to get my videos with a ton of anticipation, with a ton of time. I'm telling you now. So if you want to get it as soon as it's released, hit the follow button, and on YouTube, you can hit the bell as well and make it easy. Do I watch UFC? I don't. I'm not really into it, brother. I kind of stay in my lane, man, and I'm kind of focused on MLB right now. I do a little bit NBA right now too, but I have an NBA expert for that, and he's helped us get to 9-1 over the last 10 NBA guys. So hit the follow button, and if you want to get in the Discord, link in bio, guys. All right, guys, who wants to go first? Thank you guys for the shares. Yeah, if you guys want to share with some friends, now would be a good time. We're about to get started. Coffee is at 100%, guys. 100%. Buckle in. Buckle in, guys. Double tap if you guys want to go first. Let me pull up the YouTube stream so I can take a look at that, guys. Again, if I'm sharing my screen on YouTube, I think YouTube will give you the best experience because I'm sharing my screen. You can see all the games I highlight. I can walk you through everything. Like, to me, it's a no-brainer. But do what you like, guys. If you guys are on the YouTube mobile stream, just keep in mind I do have another stream where I'm sharing my screen. All you have to do is go to my page. I don't know how you get there, but go to my page and on YouTube, and you can see the 2 streams going at the same time. Aaron Wilson says, "Let's cook, brother." It's a good day to be cooking, and it's a good time. Martin, sorry, brother. Sometimes I do yap, but you're gonna have to bear with me, brother. I think 15-1 is probably worth a little bit of your time, man. But yeah, adios, brother. If this is not for you, then toodles. Let me know if you need help finding the door. I can find it for you, Martin. Guys, double tap the screen. Who wants to go next? And I'm not your uncle, by the way. Don't call me that. Other people can, but those are the cool ones. I'm not liking people when they're disrespectful. Double tap at the screen if you guys want to go next, guys. Salty, I see you sharing the screen. Let me see if you dropped anything, brother. Salty, I don't see anything for you yet. So if you have something, just drop it in the chat for me. Oh my God! Here you guys are going again. Here you guys go again, calling me Uncle and Theo. Okay, guys, who's double tapping? Scar is double tapping. Let me check on you. How do I join to get the plays? Link in bio, guys. The Discord is there. $20 gives you full access. Scar. Let me see. Scar, I don't see anything for you. I'm scrolling. D-back. She wants to. Scarlet. My bad. Scarlet Buckeye wants to talk about. We want to talk about the Diamondbacks today. Let's check it out real quick. So Seattle is on the road at Arizona. You got Emerson Hancock on one side, Merrill Kelly on the other side. Let me make sure I got the right M. Kelly because there was 2. Scarlet, my bad. So M. Let me make sure because there's a Mitch Kelly and the Mitch Keller or whatever. But let me check. I'm pretty sure I got the same one, the right one. So it will be Emerson Hancock on one side, and let me make sure again, guys. Pitching is everything. It's just not worth it to me to not double check here. Yes, it is Merrill Kelly going for Arizona. So we got what appears to look like market moving in favor of the D-backs. Okay. Apart from that, you also, it looks like you have a batting edge here for Arizona. Okay. Bullpens, both of these bullpens are bad and unpredictable. I would be careful with these bullpens. Consider going first 5 either way. Okay. So yes, the question was first 5. And then here, in terms of pitching, I think you do have a clear edge here with Merrill Kelly. The actual numbers won't really show it. Both these guys are pretty good the last 5 games, away, road, home, sorry. Both these guys are pretty good. It looks like actually Merrill Kelly's expected numbers at home are pretty good as well. But what I like overall is that over the last 14 days and over the last 30 days, it's Merrill Kelly is showing signs of positive regression coming. Meanwhile, Emerson Hancock is showing signs of negative regression coming. So again, guys, that depends on like the different luck factors, defense, wind, weather, ballpark. So the expected numbers, the xFIP and the Sierra, those are metrics that kind of rule out any unknowns or any things that the pitcher is not really responsible or has no control over. So to answer your question, D-backs in the first 5, they've lost 3 straight. They got swept by Cincinnati. And here they are back home against a Seattle team that's really kind of hit or miss too. I think you got the better pitcher on the mound. I agree. I think Arizona is the better side. Who wants to go next, guys? Thanks, guys, for the double tap. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Let's go. Next. Adam says, Xavier Edward, +1 hit. Brother, so we just talked about this. On this stream, I am going to focus on sides and totals. I'm considering doing a midnight stream where I talk about props. But if you guys do want to give if you want a general information on your props, tell me the team name at least. The team, Xavier Edwards, sounds like Miami, but I don't do props that closely. So let me know what team you're talking about. My man Robbing wants to talk about the Brewers and User. I got you next. Let's see. Brewers. Let's take a look at here. Atlanta's on the road at Milwaukee. This is a good one. Chris Sale on one side, Aaron Savali on the other side. Okay, Atlanta's now lost 7 straight. Okay, including that entire series against against Atlanta, okay? And that series created a great opportunity for us on game one. And that's why I was on San Fran, right? Atlanta just having lost that 11-10 loss against Arizona, the way they lost. Anyways, they're kind of in shambles right now. They've lost 7 in a row. Milwaukee's lost 1 game yesterday. Let me hold on. Let me hide these columns real quick. And you have what appears to be a batting advantage for nobody. Maybe a slight edge for Milwaukee, but not much. You definitely have a bullpen edge with Milwaukee. So if you are going Milwaukee, consider going full game. And then in terms of pitching, though, here's where, I mean, Chris Sale is definitely head and shoulders above Aaron Savali. It's pretty significant. I got green all around for Chris Sale. Savali's not bad. It's not that he's bad. He's average, and his expected numbers are looking just below average. And Chris Sale's numbers are telling me he's good, and his expected numbers are just as good. You got market moving here in favor of Milwaukee, clearly going in favor of Milwaukee. Okay, so this kind of tells me that, okay, Chris Sale might not be enough to fix Atlanta's problems today. If you're considering Milwaukee, I'm not going to go against you just because you do have a what appears to be a batting edge. It's really not much, but it's a batting edge, and it's a bullpen edge. So if you don't get to Chris Sale, you could probably get to something later. Sox are hot, is what I'm being told. We're not talking about the Sox yet, but yeah, if there's a game you guys want to talk about, let me know. Come on, let's go. Let's go next. Double tap the screen if you want to go next. User, yes, I was going to get to you next, brother. Sorry. User says Athletics. What do I think about the Athletics? So what do I generally think about the Athletics? I think they're an unpredictable team, generally speaking. Today, it looks like you do have market moving in favor of Athletics, so I do really like that, and I do put weight on that. And then in terms of bats, in terms of offense, it does look like you have a clear edge here for Athletics. Okay, the Athletics bats are definitely nicer than the Angels bats. What I don't like for the Athletics, and I keep saying this, is the pitching, right? And the relievers are no exception to that. The bullpen is one of the worst for Sacramento Athletics, right? Whatever they want to call themselves. And starting pitching, today it's a clear edge for Kikuchi. Kikuchi at home, I've told you guys, Kikuchi at home is a different animal. I haven't had the chance to back him too many times, but the only time I backed him this year, I believe, at home was against Miami. Perfect scenario then, and then now it looks like his numbers at home are still fantastic. 4 runs over 26 innings. 4 runs over 26 innings at home. He is lights out. Now his expected numbers are telling me that maybe he's getting lucky because his expected numbers are actually the highest on the field today. So maybe you do get negative regression coming, and it could come in the form of hot bats like Athletics. But the only problem is you got Jeffrey Springs on the other side, and I can't really trust him. And his actual numbers are below average. His expected numbers are below average. The bullpen is bad. If you're taking the Athletics, again, guys, and feel free to come back and tell me what do you think about the Angels, because my opinion might sound a little different when I'm arguing both sides. So if you're arguing for the Athletics, you're banking on those hot bats getting to Kikuchi, who is showing negative regression. My only thing is that he hasn't delivered negative regression. He's been fantastic and even better at home. So if you're taking Athletics here, good luck to you. I think the pitching edge is so clear here that I would still back Kikuchi or pass on this game. What up, broski? I joined last night. Welcome, brother. If this is your first time in the Discord, welcome. It's a great place to be, man. Click around. Let me know if you have any questions. You're going to see a channel that's called Play of the Day. Play of the Day is a monthly competition where you guys just drop one play. You drop your one play, right? I've been dropping my one play, 15-1. If you're not a part of it, hit the follow button. But you drop your one play, check the pins for the rules, and you drop your one play, and if you hit at the highest percentage out of everybody, you get a free month. So you have opportunities to stay for free. I'm also going to be announcing a tournament where I'm also going to give out a cash prize. I will Cash App you or Zelle you the money. It's going to be a fun summer. Do not leave it for the summer, because this is actually where I get to focus on investing too and credit. And like I said, we're doing that tournament with the biggest cash prize. We got Las Vegas trip confirmed too. We'll be in Las Vegas in September. So guys, fun times in the Discord right now. What do I think about the Rays? Says Juanqui, let's take a look at the Rays, man. And again, guys, if you guys want to head to YouTube, you will get first dibs here. Link in bio. What do you think about the Rays, says Juanqui? Let's see. Let's take a look at the Rays here. Tampa Bay is on the road at Boston, okay? I have a serious point to discuss on this Boston game, so keep your eyes and ears out real quick. Tampa is sending Shane Baz for the Rays, and Boston's sending Brian Bayo, okay? Both of these bats are fantastic. They're hot, okay? And in terms of pitching, it doesn't look like you have a clear edge on either side. Both of these guys appear to be below average at the moment. Road numbers, home numbers, overall numbers, both of these guys are actually pretty identical to each other. So I'm not seeing any clear edges here. But one thing I did want to talk about this game, and I want you guys to pay attention to this, is I now have, if you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm sharing my screen, and I can show you guys now what I've been tracking. I told you guys over the last month, ever since we got some good data on MLB, I've been tracking a lot of the scenarios. So some of the scenarios is when the line moves in reverse, right? Reversal. I'm tracking that, right? How a team is in favor of that or against it. How a team is avoiding the sweep or against the sweep, right? That's a really important spot that I keep telling you guys about. Wind factors, okay, weather factors. But here's one thing I went to go track today, and I'm gonna start tracking going forward, guys. Sunday night baseball, when you're playing on the road and then when you have to travel. I've mentioned this several times to you guys before, right? On Sunday night baseball, it's a game like no other. It's prime time. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It ends at 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's late. Everyone's watching. There's media. It's ESPN. It's national TV. You have to answer questions. The players have to answer questions after the games, the press conference, all this stuff. You know, it's a thing like no other. And then on top of that, when you're the road team, and then you have to go travel after that and play the very next game, I went to go find out how is that situation. And that situation shows that since May 2024, road teams that then have to play on Sunday Night Football and then have to travel are 3-11. 3-11. Last 14 games in this situation. And in 2025, this team is 1-6. Okay, so this does apply today. Boston was on the road yesterday, and then it has to travel back home on the very next game. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, is it a long trip from New York to Boston? No, it's not. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, and we're going to keep tracking it, guys. So if you're not on my YouTube page, you could see my screen where I'm going to be tracking all those scenarios I told you about. It's something we're gonna take a look at, guys. When something is good enough, I want to track it. I want the numbers to back it up, and we're gonna get that with the Sunday Night Baseball, guys. All right, guys. Who wants to go next? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, man. Summertime, Vegas. Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. We were there. We've been there 3 years in a row now. The first 2 years were epic. Last year was break even. I think we came up like a unit last year. But nothing like the first 2 years. It was a movie. It was a movie. We dropped like 36 plays and hit 32 of them. It was insane. Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next, guys. What game wants to go next? How can I look at your screen? I just hopped on YouTube. So there's 2 streams, guys. Yes, Jose, you're asking the same question. So on YouTube, there's 2 streams. There's a mobile stream. That's the one you're watching here. And then if you go to my profile or just search the GOAT covers on YouTube, you'll see that there's a second stream. So there's 2 streams going on YouTube. Just go to my profile or search the GOAT covers. You'll see it. Let me know once you make it there, man. Sorry, brother, I did not see your play quick enough. But guys, if you guys want to stay on YouTube mobile, feel free. Double tap the screen for me though. Hit the thumbs up for me, and if you like the content, hit subscribe. You're not gonna want to miss out on this. Myra's double tapping. Thank you, Myra, for the double taps. I don't see anything for you, but be sure to let me know. I'm in Vegas. Football is Life says I'm in Vegas. 107 degrees today. We are cooking. Yeah, it is definitely cooking in Vegas. I purposely go in September every year, and it's still hot, but it's nice. It's a little cooler, at least at nighttime. And what I like about it is that we go NFL week 2, right? Because everybody likes to overreact to week 1, and then college football is week 3 too. So you get 2 weeks of overreaction. Man, we cook out there. We cook out there. Do not miss out. Okay, if you're not going to join me on the Vegas trip, that's fine. Okay, if you don't want to be a part of the stadium swim and the Circa and the Cabana it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Go. You could come out with your girlfriends too. It doesn't have to be a fellas trip. But for the most part, yeah. Anyways, If you don't want to be a part of that, at least remember this Discord, right? Hit the follow button. Remember this Discord come September. I lock in. September is my month. I kill it. And specifically this week when I'm in Vegas is crazy. Johnny wants to talk about the Reds. Let's see. What do I think about the Reds? Cincinnati and Cleveland. Okay, here we go. We got Wade Miley on one side. How is this guy still pitching? This guy's pitched one game this year. Didn't play all of last year, so I could already tell you this is ugly. Because how is this guy still pitching? And then you got Cleveland on the other side. You got Luis L. Ortiz. Okay, you got market that appears to be moving in favor of Cincinnati. In terms of bats, it doesn't look like you have maybe a slight edge to Cincinnati. It's not too much. In terms of bullpen, it does look like you have an edge here. That edge goes to Cincinnati. So if you're considering going Cincinnati, you should definitely consider full game, right? Because Wade Miley might not pull through for you in the first 5 innings. Maybe the bullpen would. And then Cleveland, Luis L. Ortiz, he's been nice. He's been real nice, actually. His overall numbers are good. His home numbers are good. His numbers against Cincinnati over the last 2 seasons is good. A total of 3 runs in 17 innings against Cincinnati. So he pitches really well against them. But he has the colder lineup today. Cincinnati, their bats are nice, all right, and they are ranked number 3 over the last 5 games. So this one's ugly. I could absolutely not take Cincinnati with Wade Miley on the mound today. This guy's only pitched 1 game and he got clapped in that game against Milwaukee. Milwaukee's bats are really nothing special either. Not that Cleveland's is either, but yeah, you don't get clapped against Milwaukee. They did get hot for a while, so let me not clown on Milwaukee too much. But you have a clear pitching edge for Cleveland here, so I'm going to be checking the box for Cleveland. That market moving against me though. I'm good on this game. This one's ugly, man. This one's ugly. Let's check some boxes, man. We're already at the 30-minute mark. Guys, I will be dropping my play today. Yeah, I will be dropping my play. You guys know how this works by now. We're cooking it up. We're getting warmed up here. We're getting the juices flowing. And at the end of the stream, I'm going to drop my daily selection, my daily pick, okay? Those on MLB have gone 15-1. 15-1, so we're going for 16 out of 17 today. That's pretty darn good. I don't know of anybody else in the planet that's doing that. So if you're not already following, hit the follow button. You're not going to want to miss these plays. I've told you guys straight up, you're not going to have a ton of time to lock them in to tail. So that's why you want to make sure you're following and make sure you have the bells on, okay? If you also want to join the Discord, you get the play immediately as soon as it drops. Well, if you have full access, $20, you'll get the play as soon as it drops, but you'll also get an alert if you're on the free side, okay? So make sure to join the Discord. Even on the free side, you'll get an alert when the TikTok drops. And give me some good vibes on that free play channel, man. I'd be trying to give you guys a second free play. I'd be going in there sometimes and there's only a few people reaction. But then on Saturday when I go missing, people are looking for me. Yeah, there's 50 reactions. Everybody's popping. So be fair, guys. Just act alive, and I'll take care of y'all, even on the free channel. Let's check some boxes real quick. I am not your Theo. Y'all gotta chill with that. All right, guys. Let's do a session here. Let's do a session, and that session is gonna be just which team today is just on a different segment. That segment is gonna be ranking, just which team is better than the other, which team is in a different league, which team is heading in a different direction than their opponent today, okay? And one of those teams would be Cincinnati, okay? Cincinnati is ranked 3rd over the last 5 games. Cleveland is ranked 16, so they're dropping a little bit. Meanwhile, Cincinnati's been climbing the rankings a little bit. So I'm going to check that box there. In terms of Cubs versus Philadelphia, you definitely got a Philly team that just cannot hit the ball right now and is not doing well. I'm going to check that box for Chicago Cubs today. Chicago Cubs are definitely a top 10 team over the last 5 and 10 games. Okay. Next team here, Boston is ranked number 5. Meanwhile, Tampa ranked number 19. Another team, Milwaukee, guys. Milwaukee, the Brewers are ranked in the top 10. Atlanta's in the top 10, bottom 10. We've talked about that. Okay. Next one here, Athletics. Actually, surprising. The Athletics are ranked 4th, okay, according to teamrankings.com, not my rankings. I don't have time. Don't argue with me on this. This is according to teamrankings.com. Athletics are ranked 4th, okay, over the last 5 games, and that's a big jump from where they were 10 games ago, or over the last 10 games. Okay, and then last but not least, it does look like you have San Diego is starting to trend in the right direction. So, okay, I'm going to check that box. Meanwhile, the Dodgers, right? They avoided the sweep yesterday. So, I'm gonna check that box there in favor of San Diego, okay? Were you saying not to take Cincinnati? You do have the better bats, brother, but I cannot. There's no chance I can take Wade Miley pitching his second game against Cleveland and Ortiz. Ortiz been money. Ortiz has been so good. This is absolutely a pass for me. And if you're on Cincinnati, so let me say it would be Cleveland or pass, but emphasis on the pass too. Unless the market corrects itself. If the market corrects itself, I might be interested in Cleveland actually. But today, as it looks right now, the market is definitely telling me that Cincinnati does have a chance. So just again, I look at many factors, guys. You guys are watching my screen. You see I have many factors for every team, many different check boxes that I gotta check, and this is already starting to look like an ugly one, so I'm not one that I would be interested in, man. Thank you guys for sharing the stream. It's a good idea if you have some buddies that you want to share with. Now would be a good time. I am approaching the 50% mark here on the coffee. CK, I will be dropping my daily selection. Those are 15 and 1. We're going for 16 out of 17 today. I'm gonna drop it towards the end of the stream, so just hang on tight. We're cooking it up, man. In the meantime, let me know what you like. In the meantime, let me know what you like, what you're on, and I'll let you know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. And again, this is the way that we cook it up. We're in the lab right now, okay? I like yapping. I like talking about it. Jose, I hope you found the YouTube stream. Let me know if you have any issues still, man. Do I speak Indonesian? No, I don't, brother. Completely wrong there. All right, guys. Thank you, CK. Okay, cool. Who wants to go next, guys? Let me get back to TikTok. Let's do 2 breakdowns real quick, and then we'll do another segment. Do you do just MLB? No, but it's my focus. And if you want an opinion on something else, let me know. American sports, please. American sports, and if you guys want to talk props, just let me know what player you're talking about or what team. Okay, double tap the screen if you guys want to go next, or if you just dropped something, I will scroll up as far as I have to go find your play. Just double tap the screen for me, man. We're at 10,000 double taps. Thank you, guys. Who wants to double tap, guys? Who wants to double tap? I'm not seeing too many names. Okay, my man Lansing is double tapping. Thank you. He said, "What I think about Dustin May over 4.5 strikeouts." Okay, so I'm not too much of a prop guy, and I'm definitely not too much of a strikeout guy. But if I were, I would be looking for a pitcher that can go the distance or go several innings against a team that is not showing good plate discipline, is not getting good BBs, is not getting good walks. That is something I would consider, okay? So, do you have that today with Dustin May? I don't think Dustin May is I don't think he gives us a pitching edge here. I think Pivetta could probably hold down the Padres on the other side. And then Dodgers here, Dustin May on the road, his numbers are not that good. He has a 5.6 ERA, okay? So, if you're giving up runs, you're not gonna stay in the game very long. Now, his expected numbers are good, so that's good right there. But what I was talking about plate discipline here, with plate discipline, guys, the Padres rank 14th in that category. So they don't do a lot of good things on offense, but the best thing they do is draw walks. Okay, so that's showing plate discipline to me. If you were looking at a strikeout prop for Dustin May, I don't know if that's your guy. There has to be better opportunities for you. Any home run play? Yeah, we could probably do a daily dinger. We'll see if you guys are interested in it. Again, I kind of have to focus on sides and totals. Let's try to focus on that, but we can always come back to that. Lansing, you're welcome. Thank you, brother, for coming back and saying thank you. That means a lot. Guys, double tap. Who wants to go next? Double tap. Again, guys, I will go find your play. Hit the follow button if you're not already following, and then if you want to get in the Discord, it's $20, man. $20, no pressure. Try it out for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. Do whatever you want. And then if you like it, yeah, man. I hope you stay for the long term, like a lot of people do. My return rate is insane. There's no reason for it not to be, man. I give tournaments, I give out cash prizes, I give out free months, I do investing, credit. You guys know. Double tap the screen, guys, if you guys are going next. Trey, you're welcome, brother. Double tap, guys, double tap. Chris Harris, thank you for the double taps. He says, what do I think about the Cardinals today? Let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals. Toronto's on the road. Versus St. Louis. You got Jose Barrios on one side for Toronto, and then Andre Palante on the other side. Okay. In terms of bats. Okay. In terms of bats, I don't think there's an edge here. I don't think there's an edge on either side. For the bullpen, you definitely do have an edge for Toronto. Toronto's bullpen is top 7 across different categories. Meanwhile, St. Louis is kind of bottom 18, bottom 12 over the last 14 days, over the last 30 days, okay? But here's my biggest problem with St. Louis. It's their starting pitcher today, Andre Palante. Man, he's not the guy. 17 runs over 28 innings, 16 runs over 24 innings at home, so he's even worse at home. Meanwhile, Jose Barrios, actually, if you're going to take this guy, it's on the road that you want to take him. At home, he gets rocked. On the road, he does better. Now, Andre Palante's numbers are his expected numbers are looking a little better than his actual numbers. So maybe you do get a little bit of positive regression. But I put a lot of emphasis on what you've shown me lately in the last 5 games and over your home and road splits. And that's telling me there that I wouldn't be interested in St. Louis just because of the pitching disadvantage here. Jose Barrios on the road, definitely a little bit better, but that's at least the market is moving in favor of St. Louis. So if you are on St. Louis, okay, you're going off of the expected numbers and hoping he does show positive regression, but I'm not too sure about that, guys. Double tap, guys. If somebody dropped a play or dropped a game, double tap the screen for me, and I will go look for your play. I will scroll up as far as I need to go find your play. I think that's fair, right? You guys drop your play. Everybody's piling up, right? So the only way to prioritize people is to double tap. Arrogant wants to know about the Angels. Okay, the Angels. Okay, so we briefly talked about the Athletics. Now let's look at the Angel side. Okay, and I do like that when you guys make me talk about both sides because I want to play devil's advocate. Okay, so you do have a batting advantage here for the Athletics, right? I made that known. In terms of pitching, you have a clear pitching edge here for Kikuchi at home. Kikuchi at home, fantastic. 4 runs, only 4 runs over 26 innings, guys. That is 5 games. At home, he's only given up 4 runs, okay? A lot of pitchers give up 4 runs in 1 game, okay? So this guy over 5 games is only given up 4 runs. You also have the bullpen edge there for the Angels. So even when Kikuchi comes out of the game, his relievers are still pretty good, okay? My biggest problem is that with the Angels is their bats, right? Their bats are kind of cold compared to Athletics. The one thing they do good is hit, okay? So your question was, would I take the Angels? I'm not going to talk you off of it. I think you do have Kikuchi and the relievers, a huge edge there on both sides. And the bats look like they're showing a little bit of positive movement coming for the Angels bats. But the market here is moving pretty clearly in favor of Athletics. If you're doing Angels, I think the pitching edge is so significant or so much of a discrepancy that I'm not going to talk you off the Angels. Johnny on YouTube. Again, guys, if you guys want to cut the line, go to YouTube. I have my screen share going on. I'm going to start highlighting some plays. So feel free to cut the line and go to YouTube. I will give you first dibs on whatever games you want to talk about. Johnny says, what do I think about the Marlins today? Let's see. Miami versus Pittsburgh, okay? You got Yuri Perez, another guy that hasn't pitched in a long time. He hasn't pitched since 2023, okay? This is his first game. He's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well in 5 games at AAA in the minor leagues. So he's given up 5 runs over 22. But that's the minors, right? This is the major leagues. Now, okay, he's coming up against Pittsburgh. Okay, so that's kind of not the best major league lineup, but it is a major league lineup, okay? The line movement is not moving in any direction. The bats are pretty cold on both sides. Yuri Perez hasn't pitched since 2023, so I'm not interested in taking him. And then Pittsburgh, okay, do they have a guy that I trust? And the answer is no. This guy's only pitched 4 games. He only pitched 1 game last year. Very short sample size. 10 runs over 16 innings. These are 2 pitchers that I do not trust. Bats that are cold. Yeah, this is, and there's no line movement here. This is not a game I would be interested in. I would hope there's better action. And again, guys, I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record a little bit, but yeah, if there's not enough value, I'm not taking it, guys. Welcome, guys. If somebody just joined the Discord, welcome. $20, guys. $20 gives you all the access, full access. I don't gatekeep anything else. There's no paywalls after that. $20, you get access to the plays. the investing advice, credit advice, the tournaments where you could win cash and stay for free. You could get a free month. Even if you're on the weekly pass, you can get a free month. Just show me what you got. Show me what you got. That's your stage. That's your spotlight. If you got one play you could drop it in that channel, play of the day, and I'll give you an opportunity there to stay for free. So you don't have to pay for the Discord. Just hit 55%, and I guarantee you have a chance at the end of the month, every single month. Hit the follow button, guys. We're on a 10-day series. We're on day 5 today. So we're almost halfway through the 10-day series. And once we finish that, which I think we would, I think a lot of you guys are pretty optimistic that we will. And once we finish that, we'll run it back, okay? And I gave you guys the idea, if I want to run that poll again, guys. If you guys are interested in me doing a midnight stream, okay? A midnight stream, 11, it doesn't have to be at midnight, but 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, a late night stream. If you guys are interested in that, that's where I can focus on player props, okay? And that's something I'm willing to discuss in detail. Player props don't move the next day, or I'm not worried about them moving, okay? But sides and totals move a lot, and that's why I need the 3 o'clock stream for that. But if you guys are interested in player props, I can cover that on the late night stream, okay? And we can cook up a 2-piece or a 1-piece, player prop of the day, whatever. And if that's something you would be interested in, I want you guys to hit the smiley face real quick, okay? If it's not something you'd be interested in, if you think the 3 o'clock stream is okay, is all you need, then hit the crying face, okay? So smiley face, guys, if you guys want a player prop of the day, that will cook it up on the late night stream, okay? If you missed the late night stream, I'll have a video the next morning, though. I'll have a video where you can have those plays, okay? So that's the smiley face for that. Hit the crying face if you think the 3 o'clock stream is okay. I just don't want to waste energy, guys. I have a lot to do. I work 12, 14-hour days. Not complaining, but I enjoy what I do. I don't work a single day of my life. But yeah, man, I got to dedicate some time for the girlfriend, for the family. I got some nieces I haven't seen in a long time. I am somebody's Theo. So if that's something you guys would tune into, hit the smiley face. If you're not interested in it, it's too late, right? You like to get up in the morning early. If 11 o'clock is too late for you, then hit the crying face. So again, guys, even if you missed the stream at night, you can catch it the next day too. Okay, looks like pretty mixed reactions. Which is not a problem. That's not a problem. I want your honest opinion. Okay. So at least some people said they could benefit from it. Or maybe it's something we do on our second TikTok. We do have a second TikTok page just because the first one seems to have some issues over the weekend. If you want to follow on the second TikTok page, it's the same name, the Go Covers 2. The Go Covers 2 kept it really simple. Maybe we do the player props there and run another 10K challenge there. Interesting. Not a 10K. What is that? I'm talking about episodes, okay? Maybe we do a 10 game episode there. Anyways, guys, let's do a breakdown or two. Who wants to go next? Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next, and I will check for your plays. I will look for your games. Who wants to go next, guys? Looks like I'm all caught up on YouTube. TikTok, I'm giving you a chance here. You got my undivided attention. If you drop the game and you want me to discuss it, you want me to feature it, double tap the screen. My man, Goat Troller, man, I hope you're not trolling me. Goat Troller says what I think about the Rays. The Rays in the first 5. Tampa is on the road at Boston, okay? So I did mention Boston after Sunday Night Baseball. Keep that in mind, okay? You also have Boston after scoring 11 runs. They scored 11 runs. That's enough for me to check the box for the Rays, okay? Not that they played each other yesterday, but because they scored 11 runs, Boston did, and they're not likely to do that the next game, okay? So you do have hot bats on both sides. And in terms of pitching, you have 2 pitchers that really are identical. They're copy and paste of each other. The market hasn't moved. Your question was, would I take the Rays in the first 5? You have that spot, right, with Boston after Sunday Night Baseball and travel. But that spot in 2025 is 6-1. 6-1 is that spot. So Tampa Bay versus Boston. The batting, the edge, looks like there's no edge to either team. The bats are good on both sides. The pitching is the same on both sides. So is there value with Tampa if you're just going off of like that situation I gave? Okay, it's not terrible. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Coffee is at 30%. So I'm going a little bit too fast today. I will have to slow it down. I'll have to get a water bottle soon. My man Talik, man, thanks for joining me on the YouTube mobile stream. He says, what do I think about the Phillies today? The Cubs are on the road at Philadelphia. You got Matthew Boyd on one side, and you got Zach Wheeler on the other side. So this is a very interesting game, and I'm gonna start a poll on this, guys. So this is gonna be the Cubs. So it's gonna be Philadelphia in red, right? That's their main color, guys. So smiley face for Philadelphia, crying face for Cubs. I want to know where you guys are at with this one while I break it down. So Philadelphia red, blue for Cubs, crying face for Cubs, guys. What do you guys think about this one? And I'm gonna break it down. Matthew Boyd is on one side, Zach Wheeler's on the other side. Okay, you got line movement that is favoring the Cubs, definitely favoring the Cubs here. According to the line movement, okay? You got two teams coming off of a loss. I've told you that. One of these teams after a loss, you got to keep in mind every time you see them coming off after a loss. If you don't want to track it, I track it myself and I post it on Twitter. Go to my Twitter page, link in bio. And I've tweeted out today that the Chicago Cubs after a loss are 19-5. 19-5 after a loss. That's very good. After 24 wins, after 24 losses, they've won 19 times. That is fantastic there, okay? In terms of bats, I think you do have a clear edge here with Chicago. Chicago's bats, for sure, I think gives me a batting edge today. It's not a lot, but it's something, okay? In terms of bullpen, I think you have a very clear edge with the Chicago bullpen as well, okay? Philadelphia is not a bullpen that you want to trust. And then in terms of, I'm going to check who won. But in terms of pitching, okay, Zach Wheeler on one side, very good. His expected numbers not so good. Matthew Boyd on the other side, very good as well, but his expected numbers are good too. So it looks like you have a better pitcher there for Chicago. You got better bats. You got a slightly better pitcher. You definitely have a bullpen edge with Chicago. Philadelphia seems to be in shambles right now. I've lost 5 in a row, right? I've told you guys that, okay, 3 or 4 losses, I'll back you. 2-3 losses, I'll back you. But after 5 losses, you definitely got some problems. And they got swept by Pittsburgh. Yeah, this would be Cubs or pass. Cubs or pass here, man. That's enough for me to highlight that play there. So I don't mind that look for you. Let's take a look what you guys thought, man. Thank you guys for sharing the stream. I do appreciate it. Let me see what the last poll did. So it looks like 2-2. Guys, I need you guys to vote. What are y'all doing, man? Wake up, man. Hit the so that one didn't help at all. I need to know what do you like in that game? Do you like the Cubs? Or do you like let's try it again, guys. Let's try it again real quick. Smiley face for Philadelphia. Blues is Cub. Again, guys, it probably doesn't help that I just did my breakdown. So red for Philadelphia, blue for Cubs. Red for Phillies, blue for Cubs. So I'm gonna try to do this before the breakdown because I don't want to influence you guys. But I try to get like a public perception, like what you guys are thinking, and we'll do that, especially like when it comes to like our play of the day. I'm definitely gonna check on you. So it looks like Philadelphia is getting a lot of love, and I could see it, right? You got Zach Wheeler on the mound. By the way, guys, Zach Wheeler is coming off of paternity leave, okay? So he hasn't played since May 29th. So it looks like he missed a start. He hasn't played since May 29th. And last time we did see him, he got popped for 6 runs, okay? So that's usually good for positive regression. Guys, red for Philadelphia, blue for Cubs. Smiley face for Philadelphia, crying face for Cubs. So he is coming off of paternity leave. I forgot to mention that, right? He hasn't played in 2 weeks. He missed a start. Last time we saw him, he gave up 6 runs and 5 innings. But I actually do like that. I like that for Philadelphia, for Zach Wheeler, because his numbers were fantastic before that. And then he gave up 6 runs, and that's kind of an outlier there. So that's enough for me to really kind of take a look at that and pump the brakes a little bit, because I would expect some positive regression after he got popped for 6 runs and then he got to a little bit of extra rest. Hopefully it doesn't turn into rust, but yeah, I'm not mad at you for liking Zach Wheeler. What color is the over? We'll talk about it. Guys, double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. YouTube, send me some live reactions, man. I see it through my side view here. If you guys send the little live reactions, little live emojis. Also subscribe if you're there on YouTube. Subscribe, man. It's a great channel. You're gonna get alerts, and you're not gonna be disappointed, man. This is gonna be the most popular, the most beneficial TikTok page, YouTube page, and Twitter page you could find. I use them each for a different purpose, so make sure you're following across platforms, man. My man, can I get a W in the chat? Yeah, let me get some W's in the chat, man. W's. If you guys want pick 16 out of 17 today and day 5 on this small slate, this is a small slate. So I don't want to pass, but if I have to pass, let's see, man. Send some W's. Send some W's my way. Send some W's my way. Thank you, Niner. My man Niner said send some W's. Send a W, guys, or are we passing today, man? Today might be a day to take a break, man. This is the last time I took an L. I haven't taken too many L's, but I took 1 out of 16, and that was last Monday on that small slate. So this is a small slate, man. I don't want to pass. I want to find the value, but yeah, man, send some W's, guys. Send some W's if we're not taking a break today. If you want to keep going today, if you want to keep climbing the challenge and doing the 10-day series, send me a W. All right, guys, double tap. Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap. Chris is double tapping. He said, "What do I think? What do I think about the Marlins versus the Pirates? First 5. Okay, ooh, we're talking unders. Unders. Let's see. Philadelphia versus that was Philadelphia versus Cubs. So sorry, Mariners versus Pirates. What? They don't play each other? Marlins versus... my eyes are deceiving me right now. Marlins versus Pirates. Under. You do have cold bats, but I've said you don't have pitching that I trust here. I don't trust Mike Burrows. He's only played 4 games this year. And then you got Yuri Perez on the other side, who hasn't played since 2023. He has been doing good in AAA, but I'm not going to put any stock in that, any at all. So I'm not interested taking it under with those pitchers today, man. It does make a big difference. When are you going to drop your play? I drop it towards the end of the stream, man. So hang on tight. We are getting to the top of the hour here, so we do got to get moving, man. It's time for us to do some more segments, guys. Anybody want to know Anybody want to know the weather report? Who wants to do the weather report? Let's do that segment real quick. All right, guys. So write this down because this is not free information. This is from Ballpark Pal. Okay, this is $10. I'll pay the $10. You guys just write it down. Okay. So if you guys were looking for some ovas today, Philadelphia, that wind is helping in Philadelphia, plus 22% home runs expected there between Cubs and Philly, okay? In the Angels game, okay, they're in Anaheim, a.k.a. Los Angeles. You're expecting plus 15% home runs there in the Angels game, okay? If you were expecting no home run, ooh, okay. I've seen somebody drop that prop before. That was an interesting one. I saw it cash before. Fenway, guys. Fenway Park in Boston. If you guys were interested in Tampa versus Boston, the weather says, hold up. I got wind blowing in from like right field. So that creates a minus 18% home run in Boston, guys. That's a small ballpark, but looks like it is expected to have less home runs today, guys. And that's it. So the best weather impacting over would be the Philadelphia plus 22%, and the only weather impacting under would be minus 18%, guys. It does look like we have a chance for precipitation here, guys. So I'm gonna need a weather report in Pittsburgh. It looks like there was a 72% chance of rain there, and Cleveland is something I'm gonna have to spot. So I'm gonna put a question mark for now. And Boston, guys. So if somebody wants to let me know Boston, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh, what the weather is like there, man. Doesn't look like it's a. Let me know, guys. We're out here helping each other out, man. I could go look it up too, but I bet you some of you guys are sitting in Boston right now. What's it like, man? What's expected for the rest of the day? WW, just trying to make America great. Niners. Sorry, I did go through. I did see you want to talk about athletics. Okay, so we have talked about this one a little bit. I think you have the better bats with athletics, but that's all you have. You have a bad bullpen. You have a bad pitcher today with Jeffrey Springs, and then Kikuchi on the other side. He's been fantastic at home. 4 runs in 26 innings at home. His expected numbers are high right now. For some reason, it looks like he is getting away with some luck, perhaps. And the Angels bats are not really helping right now, but they do look like they're trending in the right direction. I can't get to athletics just because it's a team that I'm not going to feel comfortable. They're just not really predictable, right? So for me, it would be Angels or pass, but really emphasis on the pass unless the market kind of corrects itself. In this case, it's not doing what I want it to do. TikTok, let me do a breakdown here, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on my streams or my videos. We're going for 16 out of 17 today. 16 out of 17, guys. Yeah, are you letting that sink in? 16 out of 17. Okay, look at me, look at me, look at me right now. There's nobody out there putting in this kind of work. So make sure you're following, because nobody is out there putting this kind of work and giving you guys these free selections, man. I'm giving you guys free selections. Who wants to go next, guys? Who wants to go next? Double tap if you want to go next. Look at, is that a GIF? Look at me. Look at me. All right, Robbing says what I think about the Guardians today. Let's take a look at the Cleveland Guardians. Okay, so we did talk about this one. Okay, so I do think you have a very clear pitching edge here for Luis L. Ortiz. Okay, Luis L. Ortiz gives a significant pitching edge against Wade Miley on the other side. My problem here is that the bats are colder for Cleveland, and the Cincinnati's bats are nice. They could be hot. Okay. So, give me a second here. So, Cincinnati's bats they could be hot, but I need the market to correct itself. It's not showing, it's showing that Cincinnati has a chance here, right? And I'm not saying they don't, but the market's definitely giving Cincinnati a chance. I would need the market to correct itself for me to take Cleveland. But I'm not going to talk you off of it because you do have a clear pitching edge there, guys. Guys, it's time for us to do some more segments, man. Let's do another one. Let's see who has a favorable spot today. Who's in a good situation and a good spot, okay? And that would be a team that I keep mentioning, right? After a loss. Pay attention to the Astros, the Cubs, and the Mets after a loss, okay? These teams are hitting over 70% after a loss, okay? Just kind of like the GOAT, right? The GOAT, right? I told you guys Friday. I felt good. We delivered good, right? We went 3-1, including one play that we doubled up on. And then there was a Saturday, right? We went 1-2, but we did everything one unit, right? I'm not pressing it. I don't really feel that great about the slate. I didn't send out a video. There was no daily pick that day, right? So whatever. We live with 1-2. We're okay with that. And I told you guys Sunday on yesterday's live stream, I'm like, we're gonna bounce back, and we bounced back 3-0, flawless, clean sweep. Okay, so the Cubs are one of those teams that bounces back, right? They're 19-5 after a loss. That's number one. Number one in MLB are the Cubs after a loss, okay? I do think you have a batting edge here with the Cubs, okay? I think you have a bullpen edge with the Cubs. And then in terms of pitching, okay, these are two really good pitchers. I really can't say anything bad about either one. Zach Wheeler is coming off of paternity leave, like I said. He's coming off of paternity leave. Last time we did see him, he got rocked. But maybe a little bit of rest and then the ability to bounce back and take that extra time and do some more prep and whatnot might work out for him. So I did have Cubs circled or highlighted, but now that I look at it more, I mean the Zach Wheeler is nice, and the fact that he's not gonna get popped for 6 runs again. So just keep that in mind. I'm still gonna keep the Cubs circled, but yeah, keep that in mind for sure, guys. Guys, I need to know what y'all think about. Okay, so that was the spot, right? So the spot favors the Cubs, right? The Cubs after a loss, they've proved to us that they are good after a loss. Okay, I don't think any other teams are activated on that situation today. Okay. Another segment we got to do real quick, guys, is who has the better bats? Who has the offensive edge today, man? Who has the offensive edge today? Let's do that segment real quick. Need to crash out segment where you go over every game real quick. Yeah, we're gonna do a recap, brother. Hang on tight. We're gonna do a recap for that in a bit here. We're definitely running low on coffee. My dog's gonna start to get impatient soon, so we're definitely gonna cook that up, brother. So offense, guys. If you guys were looking for offense, do you have a batting edge between Cincinnati and Cleveland? I think I've said you do, and yes, yeah, you're right. You do have a batting edge with Cincinnati. Okay, you do have a batting edge with the Cubs over Philadelphia. Okay, the next one here is a batting edge. You do have a clear batting edge with Toronto over St. Louis. Okay, you have a clear batting edge with the Athletics over the Angels. You have a clear batting edge with Arizona over Seattle. And as it stands right now, you do have a batting edge with the Dodgers. The Dodgers have the better bats compared to the Padres, okay? In terms of pitching, where do I have a pitching edge today? It looks like, let me start with some the numbers that I broke down. It does look like Kikuchi gives me a pitching edge there for the Angels, okay? It looks like Jose Barrios for Toronto gives me a pitching edge over St. Louis. Andre Palante. Another one is is going to be Luis L. Ortiz. We've talked about that one. Okay, so those are the numbers that I broke down. Let me look at the expected numbers. Luis L. Ortiz, yes. Matthew Boyd. Do I have an edge here with Matthew Boyd? It's close. It's honestly not bad. But Zach Wheeler after that game, yeah, no. I'm not going to say there's an edge on either side there. Chris Sale over Savali, yeah, that's a pitching edge for Chris Sale. Cy Young winner there. Jose Barrios, so yeah, we talked about that one. Okay, and then the pitching edge in Los Angeles, nothing really there. Okay, guys, so we have a lot more boxes checked. Who wants to go next, guys? Who wants to go next? Mill says, bro, just drop the play of the day. Bro, we are cooking it up, man. You are at a restaurant right now, at a gourmet restaurant, 5-star restaurant. You're not going to go in there and rush the chef, bro. You're not going to rush the chef. If you can't be patient and wait. You'll see the TikTok later, but you're not going to get it with a lot of time to anticipate, guys. So hit the follow button, okay? So if you do miss my streams or you want to, come back and just watch the TikTok video later, feel free to come through, guys, later on. We're cooking it up, bro. You're getting good information as we're getting this. Like, feel free to give me your best play, and I'll tell you if it's any good or not, So, guys, hit the follow button if you're not already following. We're doing a 10-day series. We're almost halfway there. You guys know with the 10-day series what we're trying to do, right? We're starting with 10 and going to a lot more than 10. I think at this point we have like 12x our money, 11x multiplied by 11. That's pretty good. And guys, if this is cash that you need, if this money that you need, cash out now. But we're gonna keep going until we get to 10. Okay. Where do you sign up, brother? Link in bio. There's a $20 link for all access, or you could do the monthly as well. You get full access with that, guys. So hit the follow button, guys. Like I keep telling you guys, do not forget me. Look at me. Do not forget me. College football season. Okay. If you guys think I'm good at MLB, college football is another thing, guys. So make sure you're following so you can come back to this page in September. Okay. My rate goes up in September. Demand goes up. It's only one of me, okay? So my rate does go up in September too. So if you guys lock in right now, if you lock in the $20 weekly rate or the monthly rate, okay, you could hold on to that and you stay grandfathered through all of football season, okay? So my rate during football season, if you guys enter and then come back or leave, the rate might be different, will be different in September. So keep in mind on that, man. It's $20. The weekly pass is 20, brother. The weekly pass is 20. The month is 60. Okay, so that's actually affordable, right? Because I got people that are doing $5 or $10 units, and with the monthly pass, for example, 60, we have to profit six units a month. I think you can count on us to profit 6 units a month, man. If again, guys, also keep in mind, you guys are on DraftKings and FanDuel and doing all this stuff, right? Even if you're doing $5 here, $10 here, think about at the end of the week how much you're risking, right? You're risking a good amount. If you think my plays are worth $20 out of that risk, consider, right? Because even if you're doing $5, $10, you're still doing $300, $400, $500 at risk every week. So if you want to go in with some more confidence, consider go to the link in bio, $20, man. Guys, double tap if you guys want to go next, guys. Double tap. We got somebody saying under half a walk. You guys are doing walks now? I can't say that. I can't say that in front of my dog. Mike Trout under half a walk. Yeah, I can't comment on that, brother. I didn't even know that's a thing. You could do under BBs. So, okay, I would be looking for a pitcher that I don't even know how to break that down, brother. Let me not lead you in the wrong direction, brother. But yeah, man. Drop your plays, guys. Let's see what else you guys got. Drop a play and then double tap if you guys want to go next. Guys, thank you for 19,000 likes, man. I do appreciate it. I'm giving you guys valuable information. We're cooking it up here. I think we've pretty much gone over all the segments at this point. I just need to update the, you guys know I get line movement information towards the end of the stream. So I am going to wait out on that, and we're gonna cook up in the meantime, man. I think we got to start highlighting some plays too. Myra, thank you for double tapping. I do appreciate it, guys. If you guys dropped a play, a nerfy, a money line, whatever, I'll talk about it. Just double tap the screen for me, and that's the way I can prioritize you guys. It's just a question. I'm not taking it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I don't know. I don't even know how to like consider thinking about that, okay? But consider if you do see the late night stream, I will do props into more detail, man. You're awesome, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, brother. I'm out here working, man. I'm out here working. And I'm glad you guys see it, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, $20, man. It gives you full access. Hilltop in 20. Yo, shit. I don't know what that means. Guys, double tap if you guys want to go next. Amalia is double tapping. Thank you. Let me see. I don't see anything for you. Let's highlight some plays a little bit, man. We got to highlight some plays. Because we do have weather information at this point. And we have a lot of boxes checked. So let's start kind of just highlighting some high-level plays, right? I'm still not saying anything definitively, but let's see. Okay, Cincinnati versus Cleveland. I mentioned this one is okay. You got the bats advantage for Cincinnati, but then the pitching edge goes to Cleveland. So that market would have to correct itself, and I will be willing to update my my numbers here in a little bit. Let me actually get an update real quick. Excuse me, YouTube Mobile. I will borrow this phone real quick. Let me get updated numbers here. Let me see if anything's moved in the last hour. We are getting ready here, guys. Emotional win for Red Sox in Boston. They will be flat today. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, that was a huge win there. Put up a lot of runs. I don't disagree with you. And they had to travel too. So yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there. Let's see. It doesn't look like anything's really moved in the last hour. Yeah, only one game and only moved a few cents. So nothing really there, guys. So let's see. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Okay, big pitching edge on one side, and there's a batting edge on the other side. The market would have to correct itself. I'm not really interested in Wade Miley. Miami versus Pittsburgh. No, thank you. I already talked about those pitchers. The Cubs versus Philly. This is probably the best game on the day on the slate. You got Zach Wheeler in need of a bounce back against another pitcher, Matthew Boyd, who is nice, and then against a team that bounces back. That's what they do. They're 19-5 after a loss. It would still probably be Chicago or pass on that one. Tampa at Boston. So we keep talking about that Boston spot. You got, but besides that, you don't really have an edge on either side. Yeah, you don't really have an edge on either side. Atlanta versus Milwaukee. You do have the market appears to be going in Milwaukee's favor. You do have a batting edge there with Milwaukee. Do you have a batting edge? No, you don't have a batting edge. It looks pretty even. Pitching. You do have an edge with Chris Sale, but it's not that much either. Yeah, this one's not bad. I do have Milwaukee. They took the chancla yesterday. They took the butt whipping because they only put up They put up 0 runs. They put up a donut yesterday against San Diego, and now they got to play Atlanta, who's in shambles too. This one's not bad, but dang, yeah, Chris Sale on the other side, that does worry me a little bit. Toronto, it does look like this line movement is favoring St. Louis, but the pitching and the bats do favor Toronto. So no, we're gonna have to look at some totals today, guys. And you guys know I've been itching for some totals lately. Athletics versus Angels. Marcus says Athletics have a chance. I'm not gonna take the Athletics today. Seattle versus Arizona. Arizona looks to have a batting edge here. Looks to have a pitching edge here. Expected numbers for Merrill Kelly are good. Coming off of a loss, coming off of a sweep. Have we been here before? We've been here with Arizona before. One of my very first, I think it was like maybe our 4th or 5th selection. We were taking Arizona coming off of a sweep and coming back home. And they were against the Pirates. Remember my video I said, here come the Pirates in town. You know, just when you need a bounce back, here come the Pirates. Well, here comes the Mariners. And then the Mariners are not a team that really scares me. And meanwhile, Arizona, you still got good bats there. You got a fantastic, you got a pitcher there that's good, and then his expected numbers are good. Emerson Hancock, not that his numbers are bad, but his expected numbers are not good. I'm gonna circle Arizona there. That's not a bad look. Oh man, this guy's gonna drop a -1. Yeah, it's -1, man. You could take the straight up. It's -170. But if you want to take 10 extra seconds, right, to avoid an L on the or avoid taking that kind of juice, go to the run line calculator. Go to Google, type in run line calculator, and it'll tell you how much to put. Okay, you do approximately put, if you want to do the lazy way. The lazy way is to put 2/3 on the money line and 1/3 on the run line. Okay, simple. Call it simple, man. But if you want it exact to the number, if you want to be as detailed as I am, If you want to be as detailed as I am, head to the Google page and put run line calculator. It's super easy, man. Super easy. So consider that. Consider that. Or get on like DraftKings. DraftKings has -1, right? Rivers, the other app, also has -1. So you guys can get that anywhere. Anyways, Dodgers versus Padres. We haven't really talked about this one. You guys never want to talk about Padres games. This one's interesting. I need to put up a poll for this one though. I need to put up a poll for Dodgers versus Padres, guys. So you guys know Dodgers are gonna be. Let's see, which color are we gonna do? We're gonna go Dodgers in blue, right? That's their main color. So that'll be the crying face. So Dodgers in blue or Padres in red. Padres in red, Dodgers in blue. I could probably write, I could probably do like a little pin here. So I need to know, guys, are you guys taking the Dodgers in blue or the Padres in red? So today, guys, it is Dustin May against Nick Pivetta, okay? Nick Pivetta on one side, Dustin May on the other side. And we haven't really talked about this game, okay? So the Dodgers avoided the sweep yesterday, right? They put up 7 runs. Looks like Padres got a win too in Milwaukee. But you do have a batting edge here for the Dodgers. You have a batting edge for the Dodgers. You have a bullpen edge for the Padres. But I usually don't talk about bullpens too much because you can avoid it. You can avoid it. You can do it either one, guys. Dodgers in blue. Padres in red, guys. Smiley face. 10 seconds less. Smiley face for Padres. Crying face for Dodgers. 8-2. Okay, I'm writing that down. 9-2. Dodgers win 9-2. So let's take a look at it. Dodgers versus Padres. You got a batting edge here for the Dodgers. Okay, I was talking about the bullpen edge for Padres, but again, you could avoid that by just taking first 5. Okay, in terms of pitching. These guys are pretty good. Both of them are they're kind of above average. They're kind of good, right? Nick Pivetta, though, at home, we've taken him for an under, and today he has 7. He's only given up 7 runs over his last 30 home innings. So very, very good numbers there for Pivetta. But the bats are so cold. The bats are so cold for the Padres that I really can't. I can't trust the Padres. This would be Dodgers right here. This would be Dodgers or pass. I think you have the better bats there, and pitching is pretty identical. It's really not that much different. Pivetta is nice. It does concern me that his home numbers are that good, but the bats definitely go to the Dodgers. The Dodgers are coming off of a win. I wish they would have got swept yesterday. That would have been better, but they didn't get swept. Padres can't score at home. You're right. Yeah, they're 22nd over the last 30 days at home. Guys, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. We're doing a 10-day series. You're not going to want to miss it. We're almost halfway done. And when we finish it, we're going to run it again. Let's run it again, man. Nick has a 10-0 streak. In terms of like W's, probably. His home numbers are really good. Double tap, guys. Double tap if you guys want to go next. What game? I will go scroll up and find whatever game you dropped. Just hit the double tap for me, man. So take a second to drop your games. If you want to spam the comments, feel free to spam it. Let me just grab a water bottle. 2 seconds real quick. Drop your game. And Jesus, I see Jesus wants to talk about the Braves. Let's take a look at it real quick, man. Jesus wants to talk about the Braves. Let's talk about the Braves real quick. Atlanta versus Milwaukee, okay? The market does appear to be going in Milwaukee's favor. But you got Chris Sale for Atlanta, man. Chris Sale is nice. He's nice. His road numbers are nice. His expected numbers are nice. The only problem is Atlanta's bats are cold. All right, they've gone cold. They're kind of in shambles right now. So I would be looking at Milwaukee at home after a loss, after putting up 0 runs yesterday. I think Savali is pretty good. I would be looking at Milwaukee or pass on this one. This one's probably enough for me to highlight it. Guys, again, if you want to see all the games I highlighted, feel free to head to YouTube. I'm highlighting every game. So I have a few games highlighted now, and Milwaukee might be one of them. I think I have a batting edge there. I think I have the better team. I have the team that's not in shambles. But Chris Sale on the other side, I don't know if I get there. But I'll highlight it for now, man. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on the stream. Do not miss out on the 10-day series. I have some issues with the TT, with the Mr. TT algo. So do not depend on the algo to put my video in your face. If you guys want to be a part of the 10-day series, we've also hit 16. We've hit 15 out of 16 on our daily selections. We're going for 16 out of 17 today. So do not miss out on that. Hit the follow button. Make sure you get it, guys. Double tap the screen, guys. And then if you guys want to be in the Discord, it's $20. $20 gives you access to the full Discord. Link is in bio. I don't gatekeep anything. There's no other paywalls. There's no VIP premium. No, man. You get in. $20 gives you access to credit advice, credit building, investing, tournaments. You could play and compete for cash prizes. Man, it's a great shot, man. Double tap if you guys want to go next, guys, and we're gonna start to wrap it up here, man. We're gonna start to wrap it up here. This is a small slate, so we don't have to talk about it too much. Who's double tapping, guys? Somebody double tap, and I will feature your game next. Drop a game and double tap. That's the only way to prioritize you guys. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. It just gets your name flashing. Terry, I see you double tapping. Let's see, Terry, I don't see anything for you, brother. It looks like you were just double tapping to double tap, so I do appreciate that, man. Megan is double tapping. Megan says, what do I think about the Reds and the Guardians over? Okay, I was kind of waiting for that. Megan. You're onto something here because you got two pitchers that, well, you got a pitcher, Wade Miley. I'm definitely not trusting, right? He's only played one game this year. He got popped by Milwaukee. Milwaukee just put up 0 yesterday, so they're not really a team that should be popping a pitcher like Wade Miley. Apart from that, guys, Wade Miley, in the meantime, has been getting clapped in AAA in the minor leagues. He's given up 19 runs over 19 innings. Now he's playing his second game in the major leagues. First game in 2 years, second game in 2 years or whatever. So would I consider an over in this game? The ballpark is average. It's 13 and 17 to the over, so it's not really a pitcher's park or a batter's park. In terms of bats, these bats are kind of average. They kind of literally rank like 15, average out. But you do have a pitcher there with Wade Miley that can give up some runs, and Cleveland could probably wake up against that pitcher. My biggest problem is that Luis L. Ortiz, he's been nice. Luis Ortiz has been nice for Cincinnati, so for Cleveland. So I don't know if I can get to that. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. Looks like you guys are... let's see. Cubs shut out yesterday. Wheeler, good pitcher. First 5 game under. The Cubs got shut out yesterday. 0-4. So that would mean they would bounce back. Wheeler, good pitcher. A game under. Yeah, I don't understand how you're making the argument for the under. Let me know. It's a genuine question. Let me know how you're making the case for the under if you're saying the Chicago Cubs put 0 yesterday. They got to put up more than 0 today, right? They got to figure out. And then Zach Wheeler's really good. You're saying because they scored 0 runs yesterday and Zach Wheeler's really good that they don't score? No, man, I think that's more of a sign of positive regression, right? You got to an offense that good should come back from that. Love to see you. Great, bro. Hey, Tanaka, brother. Hey, how you doing, man? I remember you, man. It was good, man. I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope all of you guys are having a great Monday. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in the nation's capital. I hope you guys are getting good weather. Speak about weather. Let's go look at those rain. So there was like a little bit of rain forecast in some of these games. Let's see if that stuff has updated. Let's see if some of that stuff has updated, man. So the Pirates game. Pirates is still looking at 72% chance of rain. Okay, so that's not good. That doesn't help those unders that I do really like. So the Pirates. This game is looking for rain, okay? Brewers game is indoors, so that's okay. And then there's no other, and the Diamondbacks is indoor. Okay, so I had a question mark for Boston. It looks like Boston cleared up. Boston looks like foggy with a 23% chance. There's foggy weather. I don't know how to put that into my... Can I get lost in the fog? And then Cleveland, let's see. Looks like we got partly cloudy there. Yeah, we're good in Cleveland, man. Nice day there in Cleveland. Boston is 58 degrees. Yeah, it sounds like just like an overcast day, right? But is it foggy? Is it thick? How thick is it? I make myself laugh. You guys think I'm funny, right? Guys, be on the lookout. When I drop my play, I do a free week giveaway. I give away a free week in the Discord. All you have to do is hit those buttons on the right side. Just make sure you're following, like, comment, and save. Okay. If you guys, I know I'm 2 days behind on that. I'm gonna announce 2 winners today. I surprise you in the video. I sometimes do it in the middle of the video, sometimes at the end or at the beginning. So watch the video through, and you have a chance to win the free week. Okay. I'm not going to go out of my way and DM you and say you won. No, I'm just going to say it in my video. If you see it, great. If you miss it, I'm sorry. Okay. Chances are you probably missed out on one already. But watch the video through. I do announce a winner, and then you DM me on Discord, and I will get you your free week. Okay. I think that's fair. So just watch the videos through and engage with them. Okay. Don't ignore them. Don't swipe through it. I'm keeping a list. All right. I'm keeping a list and I'm checking it twice. Anyways. So be on the lookout, guys, for those videos. And if you take 10 seconds to click some buttons, you have a chance to win a free week, man. So be on the lookout for that video, guys. I will look out for you guys. Even guys that are already in the Discord, already subscribed, I can credit you a free week. So it applies to everybody. Everybody's eligible. Just make sure to pay attention to those videos. And yeah, I announce a winner, and today I'm announcing 2 winners. So I would be on the lookout for that video today. Double tap, guys. Who wants to go next? Double tap, guys. We are almost time to do the recap. It's almost time for us to do the full recap, man. So this is the best part of the show. The segment. We got to give some name to these segments, all right? Somebody give me a clever name for the segment, the recap, right? You can't just call it a recap. So if you want to share this with a buddy, go ahead and share it. It's a good time to share it now because we're going to go through every single game rapid fire style. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? Nick is double tapping. Thank you. The crash out segment. Okay. Nick, let me check what you got, man. Nick. I'm not seeing anything for you, brother, but let me know. There have been on the road. Let me know, guys, if you have anything that you like. Okay. Nick. Guys, double tap the screen. If you drop the game, I will go find whatever game that you want to talk about. Okay. Anybody who wants to go next? Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy, guys. Welcome to the Discord, whoever just joined. Make yourself at home. I will send you a welcome message those welcome messages come from me. I could have a bot send those, but I want to send those personally because if you have any questions, you can deal with me directly. You can ask me directly, and happy to be there for you guys, man. So Chris is double tapping. Thanks, Chris, for the double taps. He says, what do I think about the Diamondbacks in the first 5? Chris, you're onto something, brother. Chill, man. Chill. So you got Arizona, Merrill Kelly. Yeah, you got the line movement in favor of Arizona. You do got the better bats. You got Arizona coming off of a sweep. Okay, if that sounds familiar, because we've been here before, just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Arizona was coming off of a sweep and coming back home, and the Pirates were waiting for them there. This one, is it that drastic? I mean, I do like Merrill Kelly. At home, his expected numbers are good. And then Emerson Hancock on the other side, it looks like his numbers are average and his expected numbers are a little bit below average. So yeah, if you're looking at Arizona -1, I'm not going to disagree with you there. Double tap, guys. Nick, I do see your play now. Cubs 1.5. Let's see. Cubs 1.5. Cubs are on the road at Philadelphia. Okay. Can you get 1.5? What's the odds on? What's the juice on that? What's the juice on 1.5? So you do have the batting edge. You do have the batting edge with the Cubs. You do have the bullpen edge with the Cubs. You do have a very good pitcher with Matthew Boyd. His actual numbers are good. His expected numbers are good. And then Zach Wheeler, his actual numbers are good. His expected numbers not as good. But he did get rocked in his last game. And I usually like to take a pitcher like that, like Zach Wheeler, to bounce back after that kind of game. -200? Yeah, no, thank you, brother. But you could probably do the +1, okay? The +1, you can do it. Just go to a book that already has it, or go to Google, type in Runline Calculator, and it'll tell you how much to put on each one to make the +1. Guys, we got to look at some totals today, man. Are there some totals that are sticking out at me? So let's start with good pitching. Where do we have the best pitching? It looks like that would be in Atlanta versus Milwaukee, okay? Atlanta versus Milwaukee, you have Chris Sale versus Savali. Both of these guys very good. Do you have enough here for good pitching and bad bats? It does look like you have pretty below average bats on both sides. Let's look at the total. Where's the total at right now? Total right now sits at 7.5 minus 110. So looks like it's at 7.5 minus 110. So that's something we'll keep an eye on there. It does look like it's trending towards the under. So I'm going to go ahead and write down. Let's see where this line opened up yesterday on June 9th. So it's not much. It's 7.5 minus. It was slightly juiced to the over, and now it's even. So okay, we jot that down. Let's see. Do we have good pitching anywhere else? You got pretty good pitching there with. We keep talking about Matthew Boyd versus Zach Wheeler, and the bats seem to be coming back to earth. Let's see where the juice is at on that. Give me 1 second. YouTube mobile. I'll be right back. Between the Cubs and Philadelphia. This thing is juiced to the under. It is juiced to the under. 7.5. Juiced to the under. Let me see where it opened up yesterday or last night. So it was 7.5 juiced to the over. Now it is 7.5 juiced to the under. So you do got some good line movement there between the Cubs and Philadelphia. You got cold bats and you do have good pitching on both sides. Interesting. I'll bookmark that one. Okay. Where else, guys? Where else do you have some good pitching here? You got good pitching. I saw somebody said Dodgers and Padres under. You do have good pitchers on both sides. You have cold bats with the Padres, and then with the Dodgers, I don't know what to make of them lately. They're kind of hit or miss. Let me see where that one's at right now, right quick. Dodgers and Padres. That total is at 8.5. But it looks like it opened up at 8. Yeah, it opened up to 8 and came back to 8.5. So that's not the line movement I'm looking for. I'm just gonna write down. It is juiced to the under, so it might come back down. But just gonna write that one down there. What up, guys? What up, Flight? What up, Fireball? Let's talk about whatever games you guys want to drop, man. Rapid fire style, man. Rapid fire style. Drop whatever games you guys going to drop. Double tap the screen for me, and we will discuss it, man. We are going to get to our recap. We're going to get to our recap and our daily selection. Okay, we're going to do our daily selection. We are 15 for 16 on those, man. So we're going for 16 out of 17 today. My man's recording the screen. You don't have to do that, brother, but I do appreciate it. You guys can always come to my YouTube channel and get and watch the recording there, man. You can do the recording there. I'm also going to post. You guys have been asking for like the nice 8-minute, 7-minute recap, whatever. I am planning to do that. Today I have more time to do that. I don't have time every single day to do that, but if you want it, it'll be on my YouTube. Again, guys, it might be like an hour, 2 hours before tip. The late games will be there, guys. So if it's late night and you want an opinion on Dodgers or Padres, Diamondbacks, any of those late games, feel free to go to my YouTube. Head there now. That way you're subscribed, and then you could also see my screen share. I'm also sharing my screen there. Hello, stop. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do another game, guys. Drop your game that you want to talk about, and then we'll double tap the screen, and I'll get to it right now. I'm checking on YouTube right now to see if they got anything for me. Let's see. Rays. Okay, we kind of talked about the Rays already. Kind of talked about. Okay, that Cubs game is going to be early. Cubs and Philly game is going to be early, so we do got to get moving on that. Hey, stop. My dog's over. Not you guys. Guys, drop whatever games you guys want to discuss, and we'll keep talking about it. Double tap the screen, guys, if you got something. We're not going to go too much longer, guys. Do we have an under today? Might have an under today, guys. I know you guys like those unders. 25 and 6 on those. 25 and 6 on those. I'm not shying away from them. I definitely want to get more of them. But the last 2 days of it haven't. I mean, the weather's getting nicer, so the cap is not always going to point to that. But yeah. Double tap the screen, guys. Nick, let's see. Nick is double tapping. Did they announce it? Who's pitching? I have for the Athletics. I have Jeffrey Springs is the pitcher today, man. Jeffrey Springs. Let me check on. Yeah, I have Jeffrey Springs. Hey, stop. I have Jeffrey Springs there as the announced pitcher. Under in a game is a lot. Yeah, man. Unders are treating us pretty good. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. Let's see. I see Robert double tapping. Robert, he said, what do I think about the Rays today? So you got Tampa on the road there at Boston, okay? The line hasn't moved at all. You got the batting edge is pretty clear on both sides. Pretty even on both sides. You got pitching that is pretty clear, pretty safe on both sides. The best thing you have going for this game, the best thing you have going for this game is Boston Red Sox after Sunday Night Baseball, after an emotional series against their arch rival, right? Yankees, Red Sox. Now this series was great. Let me see series. Stop, boy. Yeah, so they put up 11 runs yesterday on Sunday Night Baseball. It doesn't get bigger than that. So it was three games in that series. They won. They took 2 of them, so they did win that series. They put up 6 runs, 10 runs, 11 runs. That is great numbers there. They put up 27, almost 30 runs in 3 games. You got to think there's a letdown coming for them. The Red Sox here, and maybe Tampa would be a good team there with Shane Baz. Again, pretty even matchup. I wish there was a little bit more of an edge on either side, but I'm not seeing too much of an edge on either side. But the best thing you got going for yourself right there is the Red Sox after Sunday Night Baseball and having to travel as a road team. We are getting to my play, brother. We're almost ready. We have a short list, and we're going to pick one team out of that short list to be our pick today. So on those picks, we are 15 and 16. We're going for 16 out of 17 today. Hit the follow button, so do not depend on the algorithm to put those those picks in your face. So make sure you're following. The Red Sox tend to lose the first game of the series. Okay, that's good information. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for that. I do appreciate that. If this hits, I buy you lunch. Okay, man, I'll take you up on that. I'm not mad at that. Let me throw my dog's toy real quick. Mondays are always a letdown spot for emotional teams after winning on the weekends. Yeah, so that's a huge series for them to win. They won that series against the Yankees. That was a huge game. I considered going to that game. I was up in New York this weekend. Considered going to that game. Yeah, man, emotional game. And they scored 27 runs in Yankee Stadium. And then to come back and play... You're playing another rival. You're playing another division rival with the Rays. But I could see this being a letdown spot. I just wish there was a little bit more to get me to either side. But I'm not going to disagree with you, man. The subscription is $20, man. It's $20. Head to my link in bio. You have the option there for a weekly or a monthly. It gives you full access. Again, guys, consider that you're going to risk, even if you're doing $5 per every game, okay? At the end of the week, that adds up to at least 200, 300, 400 that you've risked, right? That you've played with, okay? So you're going to tell me $20 is not worth my plays? It is worth my plays, man. You get more, you go in with way more confidence, right? If I really like a side and you really like a side, okay, man, double up. Have fun with it. Play responsibly. Always play responsibly. But yeah, man, $20 to get my opinion on it. It's well versed. You guys see the work I'm putting in. The numbers show for it. 15 and 1. I keep telling you guys, baseball. You put in what you get from baseball, whatever you put into it. So if you put in the time, the resources, you're definitely gonna get a lot out of it. Sometimes I showed you guys, give you guys a sneak peek, man. I have resources. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different screens going. This is my lab. I love being here. I spend the majority of my days here, right here on this chair, right? I'm not like your other services that are out there at nightclubs and bars and partying it up and chilling with the snow bunnies. Nah, man, ain't no snow bunnies here, man. Ain't no snow bunnies. It's just, hey, I look here. It's just this guy right here. It's just me and this guy. He was just eating right now. I just interrupted him. It's just me and this guy, man. We out here just capping games all the time. That's what we do. Hey! You scared me, bro. So it's just me and him, man. We just stay consistent with it. And if that's what you want, man, the Discord is the place for you, man. $20 full access. I'm not out there in the clubs. You're not going to see me with the signs, right? The people out there with the, hey, we hit this. Yeah, okay, man. Now you just spent $600 on a sign. You're stupid. You're stupid. Anyway, but I'm talking about myself. I used to do that back in the day. Now, man, I'm focused. I'm locked in. So it's 1,000. Chris Harris says it's 1,000% worth it with confidence, community perks, and you get to win 15 out of 16 plays. Thank you, Chris. I do appreciate that. I'm gonna pin that to make sure you guys see it. Thank you, Chris. Chris is one of the newer guys in the Discord, and yeah, he's only been here like 3 days, and he already knows it's worth it, man. I'm gonna put in my best work to make sure you guys are in the best position to be victorious. Okay, to win. Doesn't mean we're gonna win every time, but we're gonna win more than we lose. Okay. And again, guys, if you guys are interested in investing or credit, or want to compete in tournaments and stay for free and win cash prizes, the Discord is a one-stop shop for that. My man Suarez says, I agree with it, worth every penny. Thank you, brother. I do appreciate that, man. I do put in a lot of work, and I do appreciate that you guys appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. My man Chris and Suarez doubling up there, man. Thank you so much. Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap if you want to go next, and I'll work on your place. He said, Robert says, what I think about the Blue Jays. Let's look at the Blue Jays right quick. Toronto is on the road at St. Louis, okay? Jose Barrios versus Andre Pallante, okay? You have what appears to be a batting edge. A batting edge with Toronto. Looks like they recently got probably on the downslope a little bit, but still really good bats for Toronto, okay? And in one category where they're really good over the last 14 days and over the last 7 days is with runners in scoring position, okay? With runners in scoring position, Toronto is number 2 over the last 14 days, number 1 over the last 7 days, okay? So when it matters most, right, when you need Vlad Guerrero, when you need Springer to get you a hit, right, when there's a runner on scoring position, they will do it, okay? Apart from that, you also have a bullpen edge, okay? So even when Jose Barrios leaves the game, you still have the relievers that are ranked top 7 here in this category, okay? Meanwhile, and then you have a very clear pitching edge here too with Jose Barrios on the road. He is better on the road. His overall numbers are good. His expected numbers are not bad. Andre Pallante, his numbers are not good. He hasn't been good over the last 5 games. Over the last 5 games at home, 16 runs over 24 innings. His actual numbers are pretty good actually. So maybe he's due for positive regression, but he's really got to show me something. It looks like St. Louis, Andre Pallante. So the market is moving in favor of St. Louis. So I want to make the argument for Toronto because they have a very clear batting and pitching edge. But the line movement is going in favor of St. Louis, and I don't really understand it, right? Because they won the series against the Dodgers. They took 2 out of 3 games. I don't know if I can get to St. Louis today. I don't know if I could get to St. Louis. Guys, welcome. If this is your first time here, this is literally a breakdown like no other. I'm not going to be in a rush. I'm not going to do this 30 minutes inside. No, I am literally answering all your questions. I'm going to answer all your questions. Feel free to double check with each other. And I'm going to take my time cooking it up. I am in the lab and I enjoy nothing better, man. What's the free play? Brother, we are cooking it up, and we are almost close. I'm not going to go any further than the top of the hour. So we're cooking it up here, man. We are 15 out of 16 on our daily pick, on our daily selection. We're going for 16 out of 17 today. So, man, I do think we have it today. We're not skipping today. We're not skipping the daily selection. You're going to have to hold on to see if it's enough to do episode 5, okay? We're on episode 5 out of our 10-day series. And you're going to have to hold on to see if it's worth doing both the daily selection and the episode 5, okay, in the series. These are episode guys. Don't talk to me about days. I don't know what day you're talking about. It's Monday. That's a day. But this is a series we're doing. This is a Netflix series, okay? And we're on episode 5 today. And we're going to 10 episodes, okay? Okay? 10 episodes, okay? If you guys missed episode 1, 2, 3, or 4... start today, start watching, start at the beginning, don't start right now. Start with 10, and then we're going to just keep flipping it, okay? Keep track as well. Don't include that amount, okay? So now, yesterday we put 67, so we're around like 110 already. So we already 10x'd our initial risk. This is our first time running this, by the way, too. So if you guys need that, if you guys needed to pay some bills, man, take $50 out already. Take something out already, and cash that out. And you'd be happy you did. So don't get carried away with it. But those of us that are riding the 10-day episode, we're going for day 5 today, and hold on tight to see if I'm on to that, man. Guys, somebody double tap the screen. What do you think about the Panthers? What Panthers, brother? Carolina Panthers? Hockey. Okay, we could talk about that. Alo, stop. We could talk about that for sure. Guys, who wants to go next? Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. Who wants to go next, guys? Okay. Looks like you guys are Robert. Okay, Robert says, what do I think about the Guardians? The Guardians. You got Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Okay. Mill, I see you. You're probably a little impatient, brother, which is fine. Okay, I get it. But if you want to head to my YouTube, you can already see some of the games that I've highlighted. Okay, so I already have a short list. Feel free to come to YouTube. Hit the subscribe while you're there. And if you're impatient and you just want to take the games that are highlighted, feel free to come to YouTube and do that. Okay. Those of you that want a well-versed selection, just give me a moment here. I'm not going to go too much longer. We're already about to get already well past the first hour, and we're going to cook it up, man. I forgot where I was at, man. Where was I at? Guardians. Robert says, what do I think about the Guardians today? So this is one that's been interesting to me. You got Luis Ortiz on one side, and he's been really good. He's been really good at home. 7 runs over 27 innings. His expected numbers are really good. And then he's up against Wade Miley. And Wade Miley hasn't pitched since 2023, man. He pitched 1 game this year, 4 runs in 2 innings. He got rocked against Milwaukee. He got rocked in AAA. There's no way I take Cincinnati. But somehow the market says they have a chance. I mean, they do have the better bats, and they do have the better bullpen. So maybe something comes afterwards in the late innings, but if you are taking the Guardians, I am not going to talk you off of it because you do have a clear pitching edge here. Okay? Let's go Briosha. Briosha says, what I think about the St. Louis Cardinals today. Let's see. St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals are at home against Toronto. Jose Barrios on one side, Palante on the other side. So this is the one where I said you have a clear batting edge for Toronto. You have a clear bullpen edge for Toronto. You have a clear pitching edge for Toronto. So that checks a lot of boxes, except why is the line moving in favor of St. Louis? That's another game I want to see the line correct itself. Both of these teams are coming off of a loss, right? So when one team's coming off of a win or a sweep, that's when I go all in, right? But in this case, you got Toronto versus St. Louis. And you have all the edges. So the only way I could play it was Toronto. But again, same scenario as Cincinnati. Like the market's kind of telling me that St. Louis has a chance here unless the line corrects itself. The Cardinals are good at home. Yeah, I mean, they just took care of the Dodgers. They won 2 out of 3 there. It looks like the bats are a little better for the St. Louis Cardinals over the last 7 days, better compared to the last 14 days. At home, okay? So if you were wondering at home, yes, number 12. St. Louis is number 12 at home over the last 30 days. Toronto is number 24. So, yeah, man, it's not a bad opinion there. And, guys, a lot of times I see it every single day. I see games that just do not make sense, like Cincinnati, but they come through to fruition. Sometimes they find a way, man. They find a way. This is baseball. Anything can happen. I love it because there's no like witching hour. There's no drama. It's just straightforward. It's just straight to the point, man. Before I lose you guys, and again, guys, sorry. My dog's starting to get impatient, so it's definitely time. Before I lose you guys, let me put you guys on the charger real quick. Philly's been cold. What do you think about the Cubs today? Yeah, Philly's definitely been cold, man. Their numbers are pretty red across the board here. Let me take a look at that right now for you, brother. Guys, feel free to double tap the screen, man. Drop your play and then double tap. That'll get your name flashing here, and I'll discuss every single game that you guys want to talk about. I'm not gonna skip over anybody. Just you guys are piling up, so I'm trying to get to you guys as fast as possible. So drop your game, and then double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. That'll get your name flashing, guys. So Little Peter, my man Little Peter says from 31 Street. Don't confuse him from the one from 32 Street. He's the one from 31 Street, guys. So Miami versus the Cubs versus Philadelphia, right? So you do got cold bats on both sides. Really, the Cubs bats have not been that impressive either. But Philadelphia has been next level, man. They've been cold, okay? So you do have good pitching on both sides, and you got cold bats on one side. So if you were saying Cubs, right? If you were talking about Cubs in that one, okay, like it's... I mean, you can make the scenario that Zach Wheeler coming off of extended rest, right? He was on paternity leave. I think he's just had his 4th child or something. He hasn't pitched in 2 weeks, so he missed a start. I don't think that's enough to create rust. I think if anything, it's more prep time, right? It's like he had a bye week to correct his craft and figure it out, right? Especially if I don't know. I've never what am I trying to say? I've never got a girl pregnant, but I don't know if somebody's on paternity leave. Doesn't the dad? I mean, there's a lot to do, but doesn't the dad have some downtime to fix some corrections and fix some mistakes? I don't know, or is it hectic for both of you? Maybe check his previous paternity leave. Yeah, because he's had like 4 kids apparently. So somebody check on that. Let me know. So you do have Zach Wheeler. He got rocked right before his paternity leave, and now he's doing it again. Brianna, I see you spamming, and that's okay, guys. If you guys want to copy your comment and keep pasting it over, I have no choice but to go over it. If you guys are going to take up all the space, feel free to do that. Let's see. Brianna says, "What do I think about Wheeler to get 5 Ks today?" So I'm not a big strikeout guy, but if I were a strikeout guy, I would be looking for a pitcher that can go the distance or go several innings. I think Zach Wheeler is one of those guys, especially coming off of that bad game. And then I would be looking for a team that, on the other side, that's not showing a lot of plate discipline, not drawing walks. It looks like the Cubs are 15th in that category, okay? So they're average. Does he get his Ks today? I'm not going to talk you off of it because the bullpen sucks. Behind Zach Wheeler, the bullpen sucks. So Zach Wheeler will have to go innings today. He'll have to eat up innings, and he's in such a bounce-back spot that I think I'm not going to be mad if you want to back him to do your to get strikeouts, man. Guys, double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. If not, I have one more segment to do with you guys real quick, guys. Let's do one more breakdown real quick. Actually, I need to know. There's one game here that is interesting to me. And I need to know between that Cubs. So we talked about the Cubs-Philly games, and I think we ran that one already. There was another one that was like a toss-up. Which one was it? It was between. There's a couple of them, and these are really good. Let's go Toronto versus St. Louis. I think this one's interesting to me. So you guys kind of heard my thoughts already on it. Let me know what you guys think. We're going Toronto versus Cardinals, okay? So Toronto's going to be blue, right? The Blue Jays. That's easy to remember. The Blue Jays, Toronto. And red for the Cardinals, guys. So get your smiley face and your crying face ready. Hit the smiley face. Type the smiley face for the Cardinals and type the crying face for Toronto. Blue Jays in blue, Cardinals in red. Blue Jays in blue, Cardinals in red. What do you guys think about this? Jose Barrios on one side, Andre Palante on the other side. Both teams coming off of a loss. Both teams pretty average after a loss. Somebody said St. Louis at home is pretty good. Yeah, it looks like they're St. Louis there, number 12 at home. But Toronto has Jose Barrios, who's better on the road, guys. Blue Jays in blue. Blue Jays in blue. Smiley face or red for the Cardinals. 10 seconds, guys. I'm writing this down. This is good information for me, guys. I'm writing this down. Take 2 seconds to go find the smiley face or the crying face. Okay. Looks like the Blue Jays in blue have won that. That was, I think it was 8-3. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good information. I'm writing it down. And that's good information, guys. We need to do one more segment here. And then we're ready for the. We're getting close to the top of the hour, so we're gonna drop my play, the one that I am going to welcome, guys. Whoever just joined the Discord, welcome. So, guys, at the same time, we're going to get some lineup information, guys. So, if you were wondering who has a complete lineup today, let's see how many lineups have been released. And we're also, guys, thank you for 45,000 double taps. Thank you. Double tap the screen, guys. I hope you guys are liking the content. It's time for Let Him Cook, man. It's time for Let Him Cook. That'll be the segment. That's a hell of a segment right there. It will be time for Let Him Cook. That'll be the recap time and the. So let's do lineups and who's hot, who's not. Okay, who's hot, who's not. That's a hell of a lineup, right? Yo, how do I come up with this, man? I just come up with this, guys. Sorry if you're a little slanted here. I'm trying to get you on the tripod. Cool. Okay, guys. So let me go through and I will let you know if these lineups have been confirmed already. Okay, so I am that kind of detail that I need to know the lineups to be confirmed. Okay, so the Blue Jays looks like they have a complete lineup except for the number 6. The number 6 is out today, Nathan Lukes. So on my MLB model, which I am showing on YouTube, guys, I'm going to go to Toronto and I'm going to check the box here for the number 6. So that tells me the number 6 hitter is out of the lineup today. There we go. Okay, next one here. So that one's not too significant. Let's see, another Tuesday lineup that's been released. So we don't usually get this data until a little bit later on. So I'm scrolling through. I'm like halfway there already, and I'm not seeing Tuesday lineups, man. I'm hoping by now it should be released. Sunday. So I'm at Royals. I'm already at Tigers. I'm already done with this pretty much. And I'm not seeing anything, but that's fine because, okay, yeah. So literally only one lineup has been announced so far, and it's Toronto, so that doesn't help. But what does help is who's hot and who's not, okay? So the Yankees bats appear to be pretty hot, but it's two guys carrying the load. Aaron Judge and Jazz Chisholm, but that's the number 2 and the 5. So they're a little separated in the lineup. That's not enough. So when I talk about who's hot and who's not, I'm looking for consecutive bats that are hot, okay? And I do have that with Kansas City Royals. Is Kansas City on the board today? No, they're not, okay? But keep that in mind for tomorrow. They have 3 bats that are hot tomorrow. Guys, we will discuss these props too. We'll discuss these player props when we do that midnight stream. It does look like a lot of people wanted that, okay? Another team that's hot is the New York Mets. They're also not on the board today, guys. Small slate today, but I do see enough to do a daily selection today, and we're about to get to that right now. Okay, another team that's hot is Arizona. Arizona, their lineup is hot. The number 1 and the number 2 are both hot. So I'm hoping they play today. Corbin Carroll and Ketel Marte. Okay, both of them are ranked in the top 30 over the last 7 days. Next thing here is the Athletics. Oh my God. I told you guys last week. Well, I keep telling you guys that Athletics are one thing they do well. The best thing they do well is the offense, right? On offense, they do well. Stop. So on offense, they do well. That's not something they're lacking. This is how well they do. In their lineup, number 1 hitter through 4. The 1 through 4 are all hot. They're all top 22. Okay, Butler, Wilson, Rooker, and Soderstrom. Okay, all 4 of those guys are hot. I'm checking that box for the Athletics bats. They are that hot, and I like it when it's consecutive bats like it is there for Oakland for Athletics. Okay. So that is it for who's hot and who's not, okay? So that was Arizona and the Athletics, okay? And guys, I think we're almost at the point where we got to make a selection here. We're definitely at the point where we got to make a recap. Let's see. Stop. My dog is getting impatient, so it's definitely time to wrap it up here. I'm gonna get updated numbers on the odds, and we're gonna do a recap on everything right now. Bear with me, man. This is the best time, guys. If you're not already following on Twitter, what are you doing, man? Twitter is where I tweet out these good spots, these good situations. If you guys heard that team after a loss today, that is really good. That hits 80%. I tweeted it earlier, so go check my Twitter out. Don't miss out on those those spots. So definitely be on the lookout for that, guys. My Twitter page is I try not to give you guys a lot of BS there. I really don't give any BS at all. But if you guys want that information, it is useful for you there on Twitter. Cool, guys. Stop. My dog is definitely impatient now, guys. So definitely time to wrap it up. Do you like the Angels? Nick says, sorry if I'm late, but do you like the Angels? I think you got Kikuchi. He's nice. Versus Jeffrey Springs. But the batting edge, there's definitely a batting edge there for the Athletics. And I just mentioned how all four of their first 4 bats are all hot, man. They're all hot. So is that enough for me to take the Angels? No. So the market is also moving against me a little bit. It looks like the Athletics might be a decent spot, man. Where is the screen? The screen capture is on my YouTube stream. There's 2 streams going on at the same time on YouTube. Head to my profile. I don't know how you get to my profile, but head to my profile and or just go to the search bar and type the Go Covers. You'll see 2 different live streams going on. Let me know once you get there, brother. Do I do singles? Yes. Singles are to pay the bills. Parlays are for the thrills. Okay. So put a full unit, put 2 units, whatever, on your straights, and then for the fun, just to have a little fun, put a little cordia on there. Okay. Guys, at this point, we've broken down every single game in a detail that you guys, I know, are mind blown. Because I get a report of who stays the longest, and literally everybody in the top 100 it stays for 2 hours, guys. So this is a breakdown like no other. If you want to miss out on these streams, do not follow. If you want to catch every single stream that I do, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on these live streams. These are live. These are all of my picks, all of my takes, the ones that I have strong takes on, are going to give you a good chance. Okay, they're going to give you a good chance today. Okay, guys, if you guys want my selections, right? So I don't play everything that I talk about, obviously, but if you guys want my selections, it's $20. $20 gives you access to everything. You guys have seen me hit 15 out of 16 on my first 16 tries. I've only tried 16 times on MLB. I've hit on 15 on them. And the one that I lost, I learned a lot from. And you guys saw me hesitate on that play. It was a week ago, 7 days ago on the Dodgers against the Mets. And yet we still had a chance. Okay? That was a small slate. But this small slate feels different. This one definitely, I feel like I have value here, guys. So do not miss out on my videos. Hit the follow button so you get them. And you're also going to want to have this page bookmark come September. Okay? College football season is another level for me. On the full season, I hit damn near close to 70%. It was like 68% for the whole season. For the whole season on college football. We started with a 12-0 run, starting week 0 in August, okay? August is right around the corner, guys. Hit the follow button so you make sure you bookmark this page and come back to it come college football season. If you're not that interested in baseball, fine, okay. People say it's boring, I can't get through it. There's no drama to it. There's no drama, there's no witching hour. That's predictability. It's predictable. Okay? I like that. That's why I'm good at it. College football, same thing. It's very predictable to me. So make sure you're following and do not lose this page come college football season. Okay? I'm also going to be in Las Vegas in September. So if you guys want to join me in Vegas, get in the Discord. Consider doing the $20 subscription. It's $20. Gets you access to everything. You get way more than just my one play a day. So feel free to get in the Discord. $20 gives you access to everything. No pressure. Feel free to get in there, and you get access to my credit building advice. If you want to build up your credit score, my credit score is at 815 FICO. Okay, I get pretty good rates on loans and stuff like that. If you want access to the same things, feel free to get in the Discord and see me in the credit building channel, and then also do the. And then you could also participate in tournaments, right? If you have one play a day that you think is pretty good, drop it in play of the day, and I will give you. If you win that tournament, I will give you one free month. I will give you one free month, and dude, we have people in there that win consecutive months. Okay, so you stay for free. You stay completely for free. $20 is a week, brother. $20 is a week, and that's nothing because if you're doing $10 units, okay. Invest 2 units a week. Invest 2 units a week, and you go in way more confident. You go in way more confident, and you turn your negative into a positive. Okay, so you're turning your negative into a positive, and the way we look at it in the Discord. My dog is impatient as hell. So the way we look at it in the Discord is it's an extra stream of income, man. If you want the extra stream of income, this is something that stop. This is something you're going to want to be a part of. Definitely time for me to take the charger. What's more profitable than single bets? Good question. So you guys know what a teaser is, right? Come football season? Stop. Come football season, teasers are really good. We hit those pretty well. Anyways, enough chit-chat, guys. We have to lock in. It's the top play. How many plays do I... I'm not Unk, but how many plays a day I do? I try to stick between 3 and 5 is a sweet spot, okay? But if I see the value, I will go to 6, okay? But yeah, we try to keep it really precise, right? I'm a sniper, man. So I try to keep that really precise, and I feel good today, man. If you guys could tell, I feel good today. And when I feel good, I perform good, man. So those of you that hopped on after my fresh cut on Friday, we went 3 and 1, including one play that we doubled up on, okay? We also hit day 3 of the challenge on that day too, episode 3. And then Sunday, yesterday, I told you I felt good because we had to bounce back. We were due for a bounce back, and that we did just that. We had a flawless Sunday, 3-0. So we're trying to add to that today, man. I feel great. We're back in the lab, back home after a long trip there, or a long weekend in New York. So back home, man, and I couldn't be happier. So guys, we got to wrap it up, man. It is time for Let Him Cook. Okay, so we're gonna call it Let Him Cook because this is the segment where everybody wants to know just like, you know, how I feel about every single game. I'm gonna recap every single game. Go. Damn it, how do I? We're gonna recap every single game and talk about it right now. Give me 1 second here. Let me go fetch. Okay, guys, it's time for Let Him Cook. Let him cook. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's time for me to update the odds, and then we'll do Let Him Cook because I just got the odds that I needed right here. Okay. So, guys, Cincinnati and Cleveland. So this Cincinnati game line between Cincinnati and Guardians opened up 175. It is down to minus 162, with 63% of the public on the Guardians. Okay, so if you guys think that's sketchy, it is sketchy. So Cincinnati has more of a chance than I thought. I don't know how they do it, but it looks like they have a chance tonight, guys. I'm gonna check the boxes that you guys are waiting for. I know you guys, a lot of guys know what I'm doing here, man. Between Pittsburgh, okay, the Pittsburgh game, Pirates. Listen up. This line opened up minus 115. It is up to minus 118. It's barely moving, but the public is taking the Pirates today. 75% on the Pirates, okay. Philadelphia game, the Phillies game, this opened up minus 150. It is down to minus 130 with 62% of the public on the Cubs, okay? So the majority of the public is on the Cubs. Next game here, the Boston Red Sox opened up minus 110. It is up to minus 114, so it's not really moving. And this one's kind of split 50-50. 58% is on Tampa, okay? Next game here, Milwaukee versus Atlanta, guys. Let him cook. Milwaukee versus Atlanta, okay? This line opened up Atlanta minus 185 on the road, as bad as they are right now. Opened up as a minus 185 road favorite, okay? But it's been moving down to minus 160, okay? Minus 160, and it's doing that with 57% of the public and 57% of the public on Milwaukee, okay? So keep that in mind. Next game, Toronto, almost done here. Toronto versus Blue Jays. The Blue Jays versus the Cardinals. This thing opened up, Toronto opened up as a favorite here. Minus 115 as a road favorite. They are now the underdog, okay? And they're doing that with 74% of the public on the Angels, okay? So, sorry, not the Angels. 51% on the St. Louis, okay? 50-50. So with 50% of the public, this line has moved from Blue Jays as the favorite to Cardinals as the favorite, okay? Angels. So if this one smelled like fish earlier, it smells like even more fish now. Let them cook, guys. If somebody's getting impatient with me in the chat, it's time to say let him cook, man. Who's the worst pitcher today? I got you, Legacy. Worst pitcher today is looks like Jeffrey Springs. Jeffrey Springs for Athletics. Okay. I hope that answered your question real quick, man. Okay. Let him cook, guys. I'll get to questions. If you guys want to stay to the end, I'll give you another opportunity for last call questions, guys. I forgot where I'm at, but let's look at Dodgers. Dodgers minus 115. It has moved up to minus 120. And it's doing that with 69% of the public on the Dodgers, okay? So that's okay. Arizona, this is one that I've been looking at. Minus 165 is where this thing opened up. and it's only doing that with 58% of the public on Arizona. Okay. Next game here, the Angels. The Angels opened up as minus 160. It is down to minus 143. This is the game I told you. If it smelled like fish, it is fish. Because it looks like minus 160 is on the Angels. Double tap for me, guys. Send me some emojis. Send me some good vibes here. It looks like the Angels are minus 160 is what this thing opened up. And the public is taking the Angels with Kikuchi at home, but the line is moving in favor of the Athletics, okay? So that's a little sketchy. Let's look at the totals, guys. The totals, is there any sketchiness in the totals? I'm looking. I'm halfway done. Let's see. Nothing with the totals. Nothing with the totals, guys. Okay, the totals all look okay. But what I need is updated numbers on the totals that I've been tracking, okay? So the ones I've been tracking are the Cubs versus Phillies. This thing opened up 7.5 minus 115 to the over. So it was juiced to the over, and now it is juiced to the under, okay? The next game that I'm tracking here, Atlanta, guys, Braves versus Brewers. This thing opened up 7.5 even, and it is still 7.5 even, okay? When I say even, it's minus 110. I know even really means even odds, but I'm talking about just minus 110, okay? Is that the only one that I'm really tracking, really interested in? Let's see, San Diego Padres. Yeah, this thing opened up 8.5, okay. Is there another one that I really want to look at? Let's see, good pitching. So I told you the best pitching today, guys, is between Cubs and Philly. Matthew Boyd versus Zach Wheeler. And then the other game is definitely time, bro. Atlanta versus Milwaukee. Two good pitchers on that side. Okay, cool. So that one's really not moving at all. Okay. So we are good. Okay, guys. So pay attention now. Line movement and who it favors and if there's a reversal. Somebody said they were tracking the reversals and the reversals are doing pretty good. All right, let's see. I don't take them blindly, but I'm going to check the boxes right now. Cincinnati. This line is moving in favor of Cincinnati, and it's in reversal, okay? So this is a game that if it smelled like fish, it looks like it is fish, okay? Speaking of the fish, Miami versus Pittsburgh, okay? This line is moving in favor of nobody, so I'm not checking any boxes. Between Cubs and Philadelphia, this line is moving in favor of the Chicago Cubs, okay? So I'm going to check that box for them. Between Tampa and Boston, nobody. Between Atlanta and Milwaukee, this line is moving in favor of Milwaukee. Between Toronto and St. Louis, guys, let them cook. Between Toronto and St. Louis, this line is moving in favor of St. Louis with 50% of the public on both sides, so 50-50, okay? Between the Athletics and the Angels, this line is moving in favor of the Athletics, and if it smelled like fish, it is fish because they're suckering in 74%, according to my source at MGM. They are suckering 74% of the public on the Angels with Kikuchi, which I can see, right? Kikuchi at home. But Athletics, they got some bats. So maybe those bats are alive today, okay? I did tell you Kikuchi is due for negative regression, okay? So, okay. This line is moving in favor of Arizona, the Arizona Diamondbacks, okay? That one is moving in favor of them. And last but not least, this line is moving in favor of the Dodgers, okay? The Dodgers. Okay, guys, we got our short list. We got our updated odds. We have everything at this point. We got to make a play, man. We got to make a play. Do you personally lean Guardians or Cincinnati if you had to? Let me get to that right now. But real quick, guys, if this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on this page. We just did a breakdown like no other, and I'm about to do a recap, guys. So if you have 5 more minutes of your time, okay, I'm going to recap every single game for you. And then I'm going to post a highlight of this too on my YouTube, guys. So head to my YouTube, link in bio. Head to my YouTube and I will post a highlight of this, of what my plays are, okay? So guys, if you're not following, hit the follow button because you're also not going to want to lose this page when it comes to college football season, okay? College football is money. NFL has been money. But it's baseball season and I'm locked in. Can you not tell I'm locked in, man? 15 out of 16. 15 out of 16. We're also doing a 10-day series. You guys know what that is. It's a 10-day series. We're almost halfway there. We completed episode 4 yesterday. Today we're going to episode 5. Okay? Today we're going to episode 5, and it is a day. Yes, it is confirmed. We are going to episode 5 today. Okay? If you missed out on the first 4 episodes, start with episode 1, 10. Start with episode 1 with $10, and then keep flipping until we get to our goal, okay? Because once we finish this series, we're going to start it again. We're going to keep going, okay? Win or lose, we're going to restart it, okay? I told you guys, if this loses, when this loses, because it might lose, do not come crying to me, because we're just going to run it again, okay? You guys are going to kill the vibes if you guys come to me trolling me because they lost on day 5, day 6. I don't care. It's an open multi. It's an open lay. It's a 10-piece lottery ticket, okay? And I'm trying to get you one leg at a time, okay? So be patient with me, and if it loses, no problem. We'll come back, man. Come back with some good vibes, actually, and that'll help us out, man. That'll only help us out, guys. So if you're following the 10-day series, we will have a 10-day series played today, guys. Guys, double tap the screen. Yes, Isaiah, yes. We are climbing, guys. We're climbing, guys. So hit the follow button if this is your first time here. Do not miss out on these live streams, okay? I'm with you, GOAT. Thank you, Shannon. If you see somebody coming for me in the comments, man, if you see some trolls, back me up, because you know I'm putting in the work. I'm giving you guys all this free information. I've just given you guys so many good looks on every single game. I hope you guys appreciate it, and I know that a lot of you do already, guys. And if you guys think it's worth 20 bucks, I've told you, even if you're doing $5 per game, at the end of the week, you're still risking 200, 300, 400, okay? If you don't think 20 bucks is worth, I'm sorry, I can't help you, okay? I want to help people. If you want to be helped, consider 20 bucks. We'll get you in the Discord. You can get all the plays, okay? You get access to everything, credit building, and investing as well, okay? It's all one price. Anyways, who wants to go next, guys? Atira, we're at that point now. He doesn't do props. I do props to an extent, but we're going to focus on the night slate. Maybe we're going to do a night stream where we do props, okay? Because right now we got to lock in on sides and totals, okay? Sides and totals. Guys, follow if you're not already following. Let's do 2 quick breakdowns, guys. I'm going to answer 2 questions, 3 questions maybe. Double tap the screen if you want me to look for your question. Double tap the screen right now if you want me to look for your question, guys. Thank you for 55,000 likes. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. User 23. You spam, I answer. I don't care if it's a prop. All right. I know somebody told you I don't look at props. I'm gonna answer your prop right now. Let's see. Merrill Kelly over 6 Ks. Okay. I am not a strikeout guy. I'm not a strikeout kind of guy. But if I were, I would be looking at. So Merrill Kelly. You said Merrill Kelly. I'd be looking for a guy that can go the distance, that can go innings. He has a very bad bullpen behind him. Okay, Merrill Kelly for Arizona. He has a bad bullpen, so he's expected to be the guy tonight. Okay, and he's up against a lineup that is not showing plate discipline. In fact, Seattle has the worst plate discipline on the board today. They are ranked 29th in walks. 29th in walks. Okay, so they're not showing plate discipline. If you guys were looking to back Merrill Kelly and his strikeout props, I am not disagreeing with you. Okay, go. I've been waiting for the. Brother, we are getting to it right now. Let me just answer a few questions, guys. Hit the follow button. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on these streams. Let me see. Football is life, says Atlanta and Milwaukee over or under. If I were looking at this one, brother, I think you have good pitching here, and I think you have cold-ish bats. And I think you have good pitching, so the way I would be looking at this one is for fewer runs, guys. If you guys see my videos and you see fewer, you know what I'm talking about, okay? If you see more than, you know what I'm talking about, okay, guys? So, guys, I need you to speak a little bit of lingo, you know, catch up to my lingo a little bit. We're doing a 10-day series, right? We're in episode 5, okay, episodes. And then we're, if we're talking totals, we're talking about more than or fewer than totals, okay? Double tap the screen, guys. If you guys want me to look at your question, I'm gonna do a couple more questions, and we're gonna do the play. Double tap the screen, guys. Hit the follow if you're not already following. Link in bio. Free plays, guys. Free plays. I drop 1 every single day. And sometimes I want to go in there and drop 2, but sometimes the vibes are a little dead in there, man. Just show some support, show some vibes, and I'll give you a second free play. I got you. Also, when you see my video today, when you see my video drop, stick around to the end of the video because I will be announcing 2 winners for 2 free weeks in the Discord. Well, 1 free each. So I'm giving away 2 free week passes today. So be on the lookout for that. And if you want to enter for the next giveaway, I do this every single day. If you want to enter for the next giveaway, just hit the 4 buttons on the side. Follow, like, comment, and save. I'm not asking too much. Take 10 seconds of your day to watch the video and hit those 4 buttons, and you could be entered for a free week in the Discord. Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Delgado, I see you spamming. He said, what do I think about the Cubs plus 1.5? So somebody told me the Cubs plus 1.5 is minus 200. So I'm already not interested in minus 200, okay? But you do have the market moving in favor of the Cubs here. Okay? You got the better bats with the Cubs. You got the better bullpen with the Cubs. You got a really good pitcher with the Cubs against a really good pitcher on the other side. But that pitcher on the other side is Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler has proved to us to be a really good pitcher, been really good. And he's coming off of extended rest, a paternity leave. And he got popped before he left for paternity leave. He got popped for 6 runs. Okay? So a guy like Zach Wheeler with extended rest does concern me, does worry me. You're asking for Cubs. I'm not going to talk you off of Cubs. I would lean Cubs. That's probably the only way I would play it. Just know that Zach Wheeler, after a big loss like that, I'd be concerned about that, man. Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next, guys. I'm giving out free knowledge, free information, and we are at the point where we got to lock in ready. I'm just giving you guys one more chance right now, and then we'll do last call at the end too. GMO is double tapping. Let me see GMO. He says, what do I think about Phillies and Cubs under 8.5? So you're not going to get that at 8.5. I see 7.5, unless you're buying some juice. So you do have good pitchers on both sides, and you have bad bats on both sides, from what the numbers show. So if you're looking at that game going fewer than 7.5 or 8, I don't think you could get 8.5 anywhere. But if you're considering that game going fewer than runs, I'm not going to disagree with you. I put a long shot. Yes, use the long shot channel, guys. There's a long shot channel in the Discord. Put your plus 400, 500, 1,000, whatever you want in there, guys. Check YouTube. Yes. Sorry, brother. Let me go rapid fire. Rapid fire, guys. Joe says, I was looking at Phillies, Cubs, first 5 fewer than. Just worried about Phillies bats showing up. Yes, so Philly did pop off for like one game against Toronto. But their bats are still showing that they're cold. And you're thinking about going first 5 under. Yeah, you have good pitchers on both sides. You have cold bats. I'm not going to disagree with you if you want to go first 5 under. Who has the worst pitcher? I answered that question. Legacy. That's Jeffrey Springs. Roberto says Cubs. What do I think about the Cubs today? Yeah, so we just talked about that one. It would be Cubs or pass. He says, what do I think about the Brewers? The Brewers, Milwaukee. This line is moving in favor of Milwaukee. You got the better bats with Milwaukee. And you have 2 good pitchers on the other side, on both sides. But Chris Sale is definitely the better pitcher. Aaron Savali is not bad. So this would be Milwaukee or pass. But Milwaukee is one of those teams that's hard to predict, man. I don't have too much luck with them. And then D-backs. What I think about those 3s? Those look good to me, man. I'm not gonna disagree with you. Thank you, Roberto. Sorry, I do sometimes. I try to get to both. Okay, guys, it is time to get one last update. What Smart Money says, what's the daily free play? We're getting to it right now. I'm literally going to do it right now. And then you guys are going to see the video as well come through later. Watch those videos for me and show me some love, man, and enter the giveaway by hitting the 4 buttons. So we are going to get one last update. And we're going to do the recap and then the play of the day. So minus 160. Okay. Pittsburgh line has not moved. Philly line has not moved. Boston has moved down a little bit. Okay. And guys, this is a small slate, but this looks nice today. This looks good, man. If you want to consider spending $20 on today's slate, I think today would be a good day. Consider it if you would like. And then you'll see my action drop in the next hour. I would drop a drop time in announcements. You'll see a specific drop time. And I'm pretty good with those drop times, man. Just 1 second here. I'm getting last second information here, and we're making the call. We're going through the recap and making the call. So this is the recap that you're going to see on the YouTube channel later. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel because you can come back later in the day. You could come back to the late games and see the my opinion on those late games. Okay. So we are doing this now, guys, at the 19-minute mark, okay? 19-minute mark. So we're doing the recap, guys. If you see anybody getting impatient with me, let him cook. It's let him cook time, guys. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. Live streams every single day, man. I'm giving you guys hella good information. I know you guys are loving these streams. And remember, do not forget, come college football season, you're going to want to have this page bookmarked. Do not forget me, come college football season. Okay, guys, let him cook. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. The market is moving in favor of Cincinnati here, okay? And the bats can definitely help you there with Cincinnati. My biggest problem with Cincinnati today is Wade Miley. This guy has only pitched one game this year. And he got rocked against Milwaukee. And Milwaukee's not a team that rocks a lot of pitchers, okay? He got rocked for 4 runs in 2 innings. Excuse me. 4 runs in 2 innings there for Wade Miley. And he hasn't pitched in the majors since 2023. And last time we saw him, or I wasn't watching him, but somebody watched him in the minor leagues. And in the minor leagues, he was 19 runs in 19 innings. So he's getting rocked there by minor leaguers. And now he's making his second start of the season here against Cleveland. Cleveland bats don't scare me, but this is ugly. This is ugly. It looks like Cincinnati probably finds a way, even with Wade Miley on the mound. Next game, guys, Miami versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. You got another pitcher that's making a start here for the first time. Yuri Perez is on the mound today for Miami. Yuri Perez is on the mound for Miami against Mike Burrows. 2 pitchers that I just can't get behind. Mike Burrows, he's only played 4 games this year, and he's getting rocked. 10 runs in 16 innings there for Mike Burrows. Yuri Perez, he's making his first start of the season. He's doing okay in the minors, 5 runs in 22 innings, but he hasn't pitched since 2023. There's no way I can get to Miami with that pitcher on the mound. Next game here, guys. Excuse me, guys. I gotta put my dog. Give me 1 second. Hello, treat. Hello, here. Nope. Let him cook, guys. Let him cook. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. I do not like to interrupt these recaps, man. Next game. Chicago versus Philadelphia. Matthew Boyd on one side, Zach Wheeler on the other side. You got line movement favor in Chicago. Chicago here after a loss. I keep telling you guys, Chicago after a loss is a good play on opportunity. 19-5 are the Cubs after a loss. You do have the batting advantage there with the Cubs. You do have a bullpen edge with the Cubs as well. You do have good pitchers on both sides, and Zach Wheeler is a nice pitcher, and he's coming off of 6 runs in 5 innings. So he got rocked last time we saw him. But we haven't seen him in 2 weeks because he was out for paternity leave. He's back. I think a guy like Zach Wheeler is a little scary coming off of extended rest. He gets some extra time to prep for his next start, and he knew it was going to be against the Cubs most likely. So that's a little scary there to consider fading Zach Wheeler, considering that he's coming off of a bounce back there. Next game here between Tampa and Boston. This line is now moving in favor of, it looks like nobody. I think it's still minus 110. You got good bats on both sides. You got bad pitching on both sides. This line is not moving in favor of anybody. So what I've been saying about this one is Boston after, or any team after Sunday Night Baseball and having to do the media and then answer all the questions and then travel on the road. If you're already on the road for Sunday Night Baseball and then you have to continue, you have to travel after Sunday Night Baseball, that has not been a good opportunity. I've been tracking that since May 2024. 3 wins and 11 losses. In 2025, it's 1 win and 6 losses, okay? So I'm not saying that's an end-all, be-all, but that's a factor. And in this game, I wish there was a little bit more to help me get to Tampa. But because of that situation, because of that emotional series against Yankees, I guess Tampa would be the only way to play this. We're at the halfway point, guys. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. I'm going to get to every single play, guys. I do see everything you guys are dropping. Hit the follow button, guys. If this is your first time here, do not miss out on these daily streams every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can see me cooking here on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and YouTube mobile. What are the payment methods for the Discord? You could use any debit card or any credit card. Just make sure it's yours. But you could use any card, and you could choose the option between weekly and monthly, man. Link in bio. Even on YouTube, I have the link in bio there. You could choose the weekly or monthly, guys. $20 if you guys want access to all my action. All right, we're at the halfway point. Let's keep going, guys. Atlanta versus Milwaukee. You got Chris Sale on one side, you got Savali on the other side, man. So you got really good pitchers on both sides, especially with Chris Sale. That's enough to give me to say I have the edge with Chris Sale for sure. But Savali he's not bad either, you know. But what we have here with Milwaukee is that they are coming off of an embarrassing loss. They got the chancla yesterday. They put up only 0 runs. They put up no runs against San Diego. And now they got Atlanta coming to town, and they also, they're embarrassed. They've piled up 7 losses now in a row. You got cold bats, you got bad bullpen, but you do have Chris Sale, and when you have Chris Sale, you have a chance. Okay, so I'm not sure if I could get to Milwaukee, but I would lean Milwaukee here. The better bats, the better bullpen, and a pitcher that's not so bad, but he's not Chris Sale. Okay, so Toronto versus St. Louis, you got Jose Barrios on one side, you got Palante on the other side. So what I've been saying about this one is that you have the pitching edge with Jose Barrios. On the road, he's good. His actual numbers are good. His expected numbers are good. In terms of bats, do you have a clear edge for Toronto? I think you do have the better bats with Toronto as well. You have the bullpen edge with Toronto as well. But why did Toronto open up as a favorite and now they're the underdog, right? So that's a little weird. That's a little sketchy there. So St. Louis at home, okay, they're much better at home. They're ranked 12th at home offensively. So okay, so consider that with St. Louis there. Can I get to St. Louis? Not with Palante on the mound. No, thank you. I think Jose Barrios definitely does give you an edge there for Toronto. Next game, guys, Athletics versus Angels. You got Springs versus Kikuchi. And this one smells like fish because it is fish. 74% of the public on the Angels, but the line keeps moving in favor of the Athletics. And with the Athletics, they don't do a lot of things good, but one thing they do good, guys, is their bats. Okay, their first 4 hitters are all ranked in the top 30 of the league. That's insane. I don't think I've seen that before. Not this year, that's for sure. So their bats are that hot. I mean, they also play in the small ballpark, so at home. So consider that actually, because their road numbers are ranked 20th. Road number is 20th in the league, and then all of a sudden they are hot. Their numbers are showing hot. So they do get to score a lot of runs in that ballpark at home, but there's something to it. It still comes with a lot of confidence, right? To hit runs and score and to get hits, it still comes with a lot of confidence there. So that needs to be said for the Athletics. In terms of pitching, okay, Kikuchi does give you an edge for the Angels, okay? I've backed this guy before. 4 runs over his last 26 innings at home. So very good numbers there for the Angels. Kikuchi at home, okay? Another thing you have here is the bullpen edge. You have a bullpen edge for the Angels as well. Very good. I tweeted about this one before, I think. Yes, I did tweet about this one, that the late innings can make a difference here. The Athletics bullpen is one of the worst. The Angels is one of the best. So if you're considering Athletics, consider going first 5. If you're considering Angels, consider going full game. So what you have here with the better bats on one side, the better pitcher on the other side, the market is telling me here that the Athletics have a chance. Athletics is not a team that I have been backing at all this year. They're just very unpredictable to me. But looks like somehow, some way, they find a way today. Okay? Next game, Seattle versus Arizona. You got Seattle coming home after a 3-game sweep. The market is moving in favor of Arizona. You got the better bats on Arizona. And you have the better pitcher today. Merrill Kelly is that guy. He's been pretty good. Not that Emerson Hancock has been bad. But it looks like he's been getting away with a little bit of luck lately. Meanwhile, Merrill Kelly, his expected numbers actually tell me that he could pitch even better. And they could count on him today after a sweep and coming back home against Seattle, a team that is pretty hot and cold. Okay, next game here, guys. I like Arizona in that case. Next game here between the Dodgers and the Padres. This line is moving in favor of the Dodgers just slightly, not too much. You do have the batting advantage with the Dodgers. You do have a bullpen edge with the Padres, however. So consider going first 5 if you're thinking Dodgers today. In terms of pitching, you do have pretty even pitching here. Dustin May is not as good on the road, and Pivetta is better at home. So I would say a slight edge there for Nick Pivetta at home. 7 runs in 30 innings for him at home. Meanwhile, Dustin May, 17 runs in 27 innings on the road. So, okay, slight edge there for San Diego, but not enough for me to check a box for either team. You do have the line moving in favor of the Dodgers. The Dodgers has lost the series against the Cardinals. The line is moving in favor of the Dodgers. You have the better bats. I would consider Dodgers in this case. That's the only way I could look. And that does it, guys. That was the recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time here, make sure you're following. 65,000 double taps. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everything. If you guys are part of the, if you guys are doing the 10-day series with me, we're on episode 5 today. We will have episode 5, and I'm going to drop that right now. So after all the, so if you guys are following along with the 10-day episodes, We're on 4. We just finished 4 out of 10, so we're doing 5 out of 10 today, guys. So make sure you're following. Do not miss out on those episodes. Yeah. And then if you want to get in the Discord, I have a free Discord where we can get free plays every single day. Sometimes I surprise you guys and give you a second free play just based on the vibes. If you guys give me some good vibes, I will get to your I will drop a second free play for you. I will not hesitate to do that. Okay. So free plays. Sometimes you get 2 different free plays in a single day, man. And then if you want to join the Discord, $20. $20 gives you access to all my plays. You see me locked in. I am in this lab almost every single day, unless I'm on vacation, like I was this weekend. But I am back in my lab. I feel excited to be here. And if you guys want to consider joining, $20. $20 gives you access to all my action, all my plays, all my parlays. All right, guys, double tap the screen, guys. If you guys want to be featured, what game you want to talk about, we could do rapid fire. Let's see. Jeremy says, what I think about the Reds. I think the Reds are alive, even though I hate to say it with Wade Miley. I can't get there. But Wade Miley looks like Cincinnati has a chance today. It has to be because of the bats or the bullpen, because Wade Miley is not that guy, and I wouldn't feel comfortable if I was on the red side, man. So, but it does look like the market does say that Cincinnati has a chance. Guys, if you're on TikTok, double tap the screen if you want to be featured next, and we're doing our play of the day right now, man. We've gone overboard, but this was a good slate, man. This was nice. Let's do one recap. Danny is he said what I think about the Cubs. So the Cubs are a game that I think is you do have a lot of edges there for the Cubs. So I'm not gonna. It would be Cubs or pass for me. But with Zach Wheeler on the other side, coming off of extended rest and coming off of a 6-run game where he gave up 6 runs. That's a little scary there to think Zach Wheeler gets shut out again, man, or does poorly again. So I would consider that. All right, guys, it's time. Out of all the games, guys, that we discussed, which one do you think? Thank you. Why my teeth white? I will give you that secret later. Crest 3D white strips. It ain't nothing, guys. Which game do you think I sounded most excited about? Which one do you think is the stream pick, guys? I want to know if I'm predictable. Am I getting predictable? Which game do you guys think I'm going for here? Atlanta game, Arizona game. Okay. What else, guys? What else? D-backs. You guys think I'm going to D-backs? Arizona, Cubs. Okay, that was a good one. Where do you want the daily pick to go? Toronto, Cincinnati? Bro, stop trying. Yo, Truth, you speaking lies right now. Cincinnati is the game I told you I probably want nothing. That's probably the game I want least. Yeah, Truth is stirring something up right now. He's going to LA. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. I think we're down to 2 games here. Let me know if you want the daily pick in the Cubs-Philly game or in the Seattle-Arizona game. Okay? So we're going to do that with the poll. So let me know, guys. Let's see. We got Philly game. The Philly game is going to be red, and the Mariners game, or Arizona, is going to be blue. Okay? So get the smiley face ready. Get the crying face ready. We are going Philly game. If you want action in the Philly game, if you want the daily pick to be in Philly, go red. If you want action to be in the Arizona Diamondbacks game, go blue. In the meantime, let me check my odds real quick, man, because it's time. We're overdue. It's time, man. It's time. 8-8. Oof. Red for Phillies, blue for Mariners game. Red for Phillies, blue for Mariners game. Ooh, this is coming down to the wire. Phillies game or Mariners D-backs game, guys. These are 2 great games, by the way. You make that. I will make the decision, but I do want to get an idea of what you guys are looking at here. Phillies game or Diamondbacks game? This 130. I'm just getting the last. How about both? Maybe if you get in the Discord, you may see both. Man. Get in the Discord if you're not already there. $20, man. Gives you access to everything. Okay, guys, we have our pick. We have our pick. The pick is in. It is time. He has cooked. And I'm hoping it's another one here for us, man. Let me check on the, let me check the odds. It was split. I think it was like 15-13, right? I think it was like 15-13. I'm checking the odds here, guys. And it looks like the odds are in my favor here. The odds are in my favor here. So this is not going to be a juiced pick, right? I don't like to do juiced, anything juiced. Let's see. Damn, should I throw you guys a curveball? You guys are expecting something, get something else? No. I think it is what you guys probably think it is. Okay. So guys, okay, yeah, we got it. Ooh, this is tight. These are two really good games. I do like them. So guys, if you're in the Discord, you can expect plays like 6:15 today. 6:15 is when I'll be dropping plays, full slate. But today we have to go, guys. We have to go. Give me 10 more seconds. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I know where we're going. Even the music, it sounds like the clock is ticking, dog. Ding, 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 ding. Trust me, I feel the pressure. The weather in Philly, we don't have weather impacting, or plus 22%. So wind is helping, but no rain or anything like that. Okay, guys, I want to know how predictable I sounded. I mean, I hope you guys are listening. So we're going to Seattle versus Arizona, guys. And I'm going to give you where we could find the best line. This was really split. Wow. Okay. So between Arizona and Seattle, what side would you rather be on? Run line, money line, whatever. What side, team total, whatever. Would you rather be on Seattle in blue? Seattle in blue or Arizona Diamondbacks in red, guys? What side are you taking? What side do you guys think is the pick? This is the last poll. We're done. I gotta go. Arizona in red, Seattle in blue. You guys are paying attention. God damn it. You guys are paying attention. Mariners in blue or Diamondbacks in red. Damn, you guys are good. My God, I love it. I love it. Diamondbacks in red, Mariners in blue. Or maybe I'm about to throw you the biggest curveball of all time. Stop. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Diamondbacks or Mariners, guys. It is time. My dog is ready. I am ready. We are going to 5 seconds. It is the Diamondbacks today, guys. It is going to be the Diamondbacks. Oh no, another -1. Yeah, we're doing -1 because I don't want to do -170. That's dumb. And then as the home team, guys, you don't want to do -1.5. Okay, you only get 8 innings. Okay, I want 9 innings. Okay, and we could get a push. Worst case, we could get a push. Okay, so we are going to Diamondbacks, guys. And so let's see. It looks like the best money line odds would be on MGM, Caesars, or 365. Looks like MGM. MGM is going to be our top pick here, guys. So if you're watching my stream or if you want help with the -1 or the +1, guys, I'm going to pull up the calculator right now. Stop. Who? I'm going to pull up that calculator right now. Sorry, guys. I'll be scaring y'all. I'm going to pull up the calculator right now. And the calculator tells me if I type in American and I want to profit 100, let's say, I would type in the money line is -170 and the run line is +125. That creates a -120. That is beautiful. -120, guys. -120. Diamondbacks -1. If you guys want to hear my breakdown, I'll break it down later, but I'll also give you real quick. This is Merrill Kelly. His expected numbers are good. His expected numbers are better than his actual numbers. But the biggest thing is Arizona coming off of a sweep. We've been here before. Arizona coming off of a sweep. They've lost 3 games in a row. Back home, Seattle's waiting for them. Seattle's a team that I don't really trust, right? They're ranked pretty poorly as well, too. Both teams are ranked pretty poorly because this is Arizona coming off of a sweep here. But I trust Arizona. Both bullpens are bad, so I'm okay with going full game. But I think we have the better pitcher, and the biggest situation here is that they're coming home after an L. Guys, -1. It's -120. Okay, on MGM. So if you could do not tell me you can't do -1. You could do -1 on every single book. Okay, if you want, bro, a Triva. Tell me what your unit is, and I'll tell you how much to put on each one. Yes, this is part of the 10-day. With all respect, okay, brother. On Hard Rock, you could do, as long as you could do the run line and you could do the money line, you can do -1. Okay, so approximately you will put 2/3 on the money line and 1/3 on the run line. As long as you could do a -1.5, guys. If you want to do -1.5, be my guest. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I think so. Generally speaking, just be on the same side. Just be on the same side. I think you'll be all right. Okay. So today we are going to take Arizona -1. If you need help and you're in the Discord, message me in daily chat and I'll help you. The difference is -1.5. If they only win by 1, you lose. You lose. Okay? If they win by just 1 and you have by 1, if you have -1, then you get a push. Okay? So we get the opportunity for a push, which is something I want to do, especially when we're on day 5. Okay? And we're going for 16 out of 17, guys. 16 out of 17. Guys, I got to go. Money line is -170. I'm not playing -170. I'd rather do -120. Okay? But yeah, guys, feel free. Do what you want. Okay? I'm not watching you. I'm not watching you. Do the money line, do the run line, whatever. I'm gonna do, if you want to tell me, do the -1. If you want to do the lazy way, just put 2/3 on the money line, on the ML, and put 1/3 on the run line. Okay? Yes. Type in run calculator in Google and it'll tell you how to do the -1. Okay? Let's do 2 more questions, guys. 2 more questions. Not that. Sorry, didn't mean to pin that one. Guys, 2 questions. And just double tap if you dropped a question, and I'll get to you right now. I gotta go. Double tap if you have something for me, guys. Roberto says Cubs. Yeah, I don't know if I could get there. You got Zach Wheeler on the other side. Guys, double tap if you have a last minute question. Last call. Going once. Going twice. You had it on mute. We're on the Diamondbacks -1. Favorite dinger? Oh, man. Let's see. Okay, let's look at a dinger real quick, man. We're going to keep this quick. If I was looking at a dinger, it looks like the hardest contact is going to be against home run rate. Wade Miley for Cincinnati, so I'd be looking on somebody on Cleveland. Cleveland, let me see who's hot on that lineup, or who's, whatever we can do, Jose Ramirez. So Cleveland. Yes, Jose Ramirez is hot. Yeah. Jose Ramirez will be my long shot dinger day. Guys, double tap. Last call. I gotta go. Double tap if you drop something. I will look for your play. Yes, Diamondbacks over Mariners. Guys, that's gonna be it for today. Padres money line. What do I think? I think slight lean to the Dodgers, but not really too much. Not right now. Shannon, put a unit on this. Put a unit. The pick is the daily pick is Arizona -1. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link in bio if you're not already in the Discord. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. And if you're in the Discord and you're not subscribed, $20, man. $20 gives you all my plays. Do not try to guess my plays. I will prove you wrong. Sometimes you think I'm going full game under. I'm going first half under, or vice versa. Do not try to guess my plays. You will be wrong. Hit the follow if you're not already following. Do not miss out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. YouTube, Twitter. Thank you so much.